All that we are seeing in the report or in the judgment are the facts.
Let's stop that and speak to the issues. We have seen what has happened in other countries because the people refuse to speak to power. Do what you're doing, make sure the system is straight.
Hi, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect. As you know, With All Due Respect has been self-produced for the past 3 years. We have not accepted any money or resources outside in order to maintain the integrity of the platform. We are an anti-corruption platform. Our work doesn't excite or encourage compromised stakeholders. That also means we cannot take funds from just anyone. As our platform grows, the need for increased quality of work and production requires increased resources during this election year and beyond. In order to maintain our anti-corruption stance and continue to speak for everyday people without clout or connections in higher places, we cannot rely on the same entities we critique for continually keeping their hands in the cookie jar to be the ones who keep our work going. In that view, I welcome your support and participation in keeping this work ongoing. This platform is for the people, so we think it is only right for the people to sustain it. Now, this is a simple thing you have to do. Just visit patreon.com/withallduerespect, patreon.com/withallduerespect, or click the link at the bottom of the video. For Ghanaians or our viewers in Ghana, we are putting together a Ghanaian payment processor on our website. Please, and please again, do not send any donation to any platform apart from patreon.com/withallduerespect or loudsilenceradio.com donation page. You can donate as low as $10. Yes, $10, and we have exciting packages for every level of donation, including one-on-one call with me, Kevin Ekobedu Taylor, access to some of the documents before they go live. You can also have dinner with me in Washington, D.C. to discuss the issues. But fellow Ghanaians, remember, it's Patreon, patreon.com/withallduerespect.
If you're in Ghana and you believe in the work we do here at Loud Silence Media, you can donate to support the production by going to tinyurl.com/donate to LSTV. Then create an account by filling in your first name, last name, email address, and the amount you wish to donate. When you are done, tap the donate button. Next, select your preferred network and then set your phone number. Tap to pay. Flutterwave will send you a one true pairing code via messages and WhatsApp. Copy the code back into the space provided to validate the OTP. In a few seconds, your mobile account will request your PIN to authorize transaction, and that's it. And remember, you can donate any amount, and we are grateful for your support.
The best running mate in the world would not make a difference if the president is indecisive or incompetent.
I'm from far away, that's why.
The best running mate in the world would not make a difference if the president is indecisive or incompetent. The best running mate in the world would not make a difference if the president is indecisive or incompetent.
Yeba hano, yebesi toilets, amamu. Yebesi toilets, in all, yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all, ama the people of Agogo. Usorina uko toilet, uya obejare enyasa. Usori na uko toilet uya obejware enyasa. Usori na uko toilet uya obejware enyasa.
The best running mate in the world would not make a difference if the president is indecisive or incompetent.
I'm from far away, that's why.
Through into Lesotho because there is something that needs to be looked at by members of. We want to make sure that that trust that the people give us, that those who can give us the means to enable us to go and do that which is important, they give us. We must stand.
Good night, sweet dreams for now. Drift off to sleep on your pillow of clouds. Good night, my sweet little friend. Tomorrow's adventures, they will soon begin. Tomorrow's adventures.
Good night, Mr. President.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bia kire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bia kire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
Ya ye mobo wo Ghana. Etisika so, o ma enya ohia mai. Nenam amamu a enkoyie nti no.
Yaya mobododo. Yaya mobododo. Yet is a castle a copy. I mean, you remember all that. You remember that one? Enti mama me kwa na me ba. Messi said nyoma said nebe ya juma be bad. Na yaya mobododo.
Fellow Ghanaians, once again, good evening. I have come into your homes once again to urge you to take the protocol of mission serious. I'm talking about the social distancing, washing of your hands, and wearing of the mask.
The best running mate in the world would not make a difference if the president is indecisive or incompetent.
Through into Lesotho because there is something that needs to be looked at by members of. We want to make sure that that trust that the people give us, that those who can give us the means to enable us to go and do that which is important, they give us. We must stand.
Good night, sweet dreams for now. Drift off to sleep on your pillow of clouds. Good night, my sweet little friend. Tomorrow's adventures, they will soon begin. Tomorrow's adventures.
Good night, Mr. President.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bia kire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bia kire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
Masa mama iyo nsa me nya de ni na. Form mu de be wi dada ho. Four more victories stolen at Unicom Chemist. Boss, you're frozen. Mama, my son, Mama, tell them so. You're frozen. Richard, not who branch bay. Branch bay. One MP. Big for you, MP no. You are telling them from one MP. I am also central, right? More are they? Do we are Makuma Quine? We are Makuma Quine. For our boy.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bi a kire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
Mwasapa. Obi ti Ghana, oni kania odam. Osanu mateche. Enam galamsefo. MPP fo mpanifo ni bi. Wo mo na setire. Ofie ne japadia dani aho. Ya japadia dani China fo dia. Ye efie aya ananafo dia. Ofie nyina dani aho wo dani ni tia ni nyanka. Ofie dia dani momo. Onfu aye num ye pia. Onfu aye num po. Ya tu galamse ama dani ateche. O ko kan se galamsefo. Eso Ghana mpanifo ne setire.
Anajubia jisa wuri kala welo suja fu urade nyanguko onsemo de ba suja dia samme kasame kamage adeba chiasa enkara kundia bini ni ame dem kundia bini ni ame pa he enkatin kwa biada obi kodi ya pa anadwini nyina ara ne sa ye asuja fu nyanguko bobo wati urade chemo de na swebe wati
Messi Facebook account. Na o Instagram.
Meko. Na meko.
Da bay.
Me passport na enye ready.
O try passport ado be ko Instagram.
Ai.
Ene ewunya passport me nye sure say wo be ko Twitter.
Twitter bude no no je say metimi de ya nkatenkwan. Metimi de ya rere. Wonim say nana eno na akoye na mono nti no utimi de ya nkatenkwan utimi de ya rere.
Nti nana.
Asore be na oko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. Nina. Sorry about now, oko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, sorry about now, oko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. Nina.
Issue a Merry Christmas. Issue a Merry Christmas. Issue a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Asore be na oko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. Nina. Asore be na oko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. Nina. Asore.
Wasi me yami ne badua madua fa ho. Adua ya adwempa nya adwempone se me mani da so ne asomdie. Ene awie ye pa. Ewrade nya kopon nua satira. Ne nya me ba. Uye nyamia. Abona nyegmanum.
Sikana she. Sikano ashe.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This show is streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 4:32 p.m. U.S. East Coast. It's definitely 8:32 in Ghana p.m. Yes, 8:32 p.m. in Ghana. If you're watching me from Africa, you're watching me from Europe. Africa, Europe, Asia, and the Americas, I would like to say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to the most authoritative, most informative, and most listened to platform on the planet right now. This show is called With All Due Respect. It's a social political show. If you're here with me, I would like to say thank you very much for joining us. We are streaming on so many platforms. This show is an international show. We are streaming. Our main platform is on Multi-TV. Search for Loud Silence TV on Multi-TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi-TV. We are also streaming live on Facebook and other platforms. You can catch us on Facebook. Search for With All Due Respect page. With All Due Respect page on Facebook. With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We're also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We're streaming live also on the same Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We are being cross-posted. Yeah, we are cross-posting on other platforms. So you have to understand that this is a very watched program. If you're here with me this evening, I would like to say thank you very much for being here. Today, we'll be dealing with a very, very sensitive and very, very important issue. We're talking about some people in our politics today, some individuals who have refused to grow. We have a lot of immature politicians in Ghana. Some backs at anything. Some have made it their habit of fooling around in Ghana. Today, I would like to put this across before the show officially starts. If you are not over 18, if you can't take strong words, with all due respect, don't watch this show. If you are not over 18 and can't take strong words, do not watch this show, because this show is packed with strong words. This is a caution, and I've really served this caution, so I don't expect anybody to come to me later and say, Kevin, your words were strong. If you are not over 18 and you don't have the heart to watch this show this evening, do not watch this show. It is a straightforward statement. So we will be dealing with lots and lots of issues today. We will be concentrating on the NDC and some specific individuals, specifically on Sam George. Yes, the most childish politician the NDC has ever had. What has that guy added to the NDC? Today, we'll be taking our time to speak on issues. We will not be mincing words here. You know, here we speak truth to power. And you bring Oshemia, show way your friend with all due respect, extended version. Show way if the United States of America memu any other bro. I'm on something tiny and the Utifia will be my share. Multi TV so a chegu said Oshe multi TV. Kai say show way your friend with all due respect. Yes, I show way so as our Facebook. So she share with all due respect page our Facebook. With all due respect page our Facebook. Over to me as I share our YouTube. So our Loud Silence TV our YouTube. Loud Silence TV or YouTube. So Jumedia amanyosem abrabomsem ene nsema efa Ghana ho yeti ha nyina adwendwene ye fa Ghana ho adwene enya me nko na nyansa wo mitrim sebio one me nya adwene a enkyere se ebia me so me ne wo nya adwene anasa wo ye metamfo na emom se wone me nya adwene a menya wa adwene se ebia tibia wotim anasa dibria wodi no obe yusu sa dibria anasa obefa sa dibria no so ada betietie nipa ho fa ho die no so sebio ye ne e Ghana nyina yentumi nkoye amanyofo anasa yentumi nya politicians enti na yede yakoma ahye nipa bim se omunkodi enim na se yede soawa na se pedifo be se yede chichirewa na yede asoawo ana yeka ne sen aha sebio ye yuso odi nipa enim no e so kasa hote e se onin de wo ye nyina hote e se wo kire se nyansa ene yede asoma sefa be di nipem na sebio se nipa dodo e ka mutribom na de nyansa soa nipa ba ko se koku ananse se ko nipem ne ko kire se yen ene yabo ye kehire ne yede aso se ye nyansa nyina wo trim na se wodru nipem na se wogimi wo ho na se wo adwene se nyini efe ne nyini peso be firi mu dia ende me wasem ema NDC party no me sa wasema bema anasa abrantia ye friend no Sam George akora ketekete onam Ghana obie na no se kraman a okasa efiri ne hwinim ende me kyerɛkyerɛ nyoma bi mu adekronti a nyoma bi hia se ɛwɔ se yesi so ye kan ho asem na yema NDC 40 om ho ase sebio enye Jimmy for the dem kyekere party sebio se wo opposition anasa to me free one sa ye mfa Jimmy for and a pre to me ye de nyansafo ye de akrokro ye de ahobrase and a pre to me ende ye beka no kre actually to me so hwe menwubre ya show we egumu impre 9 de de nim no anase de die nim ye frɛ no the hello segment eno ena meto nsa anase me chia obi bia hwe me sebio amanfo ye nyoma bebre ukọ internet so a show bebre ko so enso we jai womre abetena ha se obehwe Kevin Taylor with all due respect into we ebusua besum ye busua ye hyemu ha de na no kre ene beka actually to me de toso mienu ene frɛ no the social media segment eno ye kwa mansantin tan so ekofa nsem atwegu ende de ba so ene de amba so de akrachifo ene sebio ye ne yanko school ye ti ase ne de yanti ase de news for ana first centrofo eka share ya ompese beti dwumadie we no second segment the social media segment no yakofa sansem ni nyina ba ne adwudwem ya kyerɛkyerɛm ema Ghana ni bi owo ana fokusi atoye eti ase se aha no kre ene ka to me the third segment ene asema eda pono so ende mehwe NDC party nim mehwe obi dize Sam George onyini ye na adwiri nyina ite sa akola keto aya wo no de bia sebio ejanai tare ne to e wanse na de nechi nyansa e frɛ nyansa onye na adwiri so obema na koma ho kwan eme aka nyansa akire no benso aha ye ka nyansa akire to me emfa ho ne nipa a wo ye emfa ho ne efi a wodi so wogimi ho nko ade a ye betenete no de to so enan the final episode no maybe ahomatorofo no Ghana fo nyina afre. This platform is a big platform. Here, we speak truth to power. If you're here with me, I'd like to say welcome to the most authoritative, most informative, most listened to platform on the planet. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. All right, welcome back to the show. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. The show is With All Due Respect extended version. We streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 4:44. That is 4:44 p.m. United States East Coast time. I know it's 8:44 in Ghana, 8:44 p.m. in Ghana. I have 10 to Kwikwanan. Before I go ahead, I would like to tell you this is part one. On the ground just sent me a whole lot of things about Sam George. In fact, we are going through all the things he has done behind the scenes to let you people know that here we only deal with the issues and we deal with the facts. A few things went on. If you know Sam George, ask him that what did he get from the Planting for Food and Jobs? Yes. We are piling them. This is part one. My producers are telling me to tell you that this is part one, and the docket is going to be ready very, very soon. Today, we are looking at a broader issue today. So if you're watching me right now, remember, if you know Sam George, tag him and tell him that Kevin Taylor says that this is just part one. After this, we have another docket on him. Hey, this is not an NDC platform. If you're watching me and you think this platform is an NDC platform, then with all due respect, you are missing the point here. I kept telling you people from 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, this platform is an anti-corruption platform. It doesn't matter where you belong. We are fixing the nation. We are going to fix those people who are leading the nation. We will fix every single individual, whether left or right. We don't care. We will make sure the right thing is done. So if you know Sam George, you know any NDC MP, you know anybody involved in this government, in the NPP government, also involved in the minority, tell them that whatever deals happening left and right, it doesn't matter who you are, your issue will come up. Today, we're dealing with a very small boy, very, very tiny young boy. I am older than Sam George. But I am older than him, a kid. Bibia, he wants to back at it. Said Bibia and can we back at it and count Sam George, he wouldn't get chance in the NDC. But today we'll be looking at the bigger picture. We'll be looking at the NDC with a tiny kid like Sam George who does not even understand what politics is. We will take our time and break issues down for every single individual to understand. We stand for the truth. That's why I keep telling you, if you're not ready to listen to truth, don't come here. You can go join those bloggers and go join those comedies they are doing on Facebook. Smile, laugh, enjoy your day. But here, we speak on the facts. If you're here with me this evening, I'd like to say thank you very much. We are fixing the nation, and we will fix those we have given power to before we fix ourselves. The MPs, the ministers, they need to be fixed. Irrespective of political affiliation, we will fix you. Masa, yeni brahabre no. Weja I wofu edumbre wa wura wo shirt na wuhu ho. Metro say my bodam chen. This is 18 plus. This show is 18 plus. Unye radio. Obato woncha karen so onkoda because ha ye beka no kre ama no kre ho awoso. Ye ndi agro wa ha. Ye ni bede abede no. Uhwinim ai me se uhwinim. Ye ndi agro na me se ya rekotonko 33,000. Nipa oba wo. Nipa nyame bo o ma me mane wo. We are not scared of you. Whatever you have, bring it. Whatever we also have, we will bring it. That is how it is. I don't care what you have. So don't care what I have. But let's see. Why not the punch be affected the nonko? Me say, if you are punching, punch where it hurts. Me, I just don't jab. That jab, you jab small. Now, I will punch you. When I get a reaction, then you know that say, yes, the guy punched me. I need to sit up. We will punch to get reaction. That's what we're going to be doing from today. All right, who is on this platform right now? Somebody saying foolish man, but he's here. Over the attempt the attempt the Jack, any song you wo ya the attempt the song I Kevin Jinebe song. It attempt the I say a Kejeta Jantrano. Yeah tight ye jinem attempt the to me. Who is here? Patrick Emingetia, Ujinaha, Ebeya we ya, Messewa Kuma. Adia me ya de pa wo mu say metumi say ni pa kuma mese wakuma na dwi into filia log out obituary gone too soon ne kope bibi hwe adult education wo Captain Planet wo insensem UTV concert wo insem bebre jimi nyama bro ekọ GH1 ade o ma romba ho no da wo say de duve jimi sem bebre wo on concert koko hebi aha mese wakuma unim de esi ohu mese wakuma All right, Apo Castro is watching Kevin Taylor in the Ghost team right now. Fatia Muniru is also live on Loud Silence TV. Mas Babatu is live here. Babao Rati is represented live on Loud Silence TV. On YouTube, so many people. Gifty Hamid Al Hassan on YouTube. Franco Yao is live on YouTube. I can see Paddy Justice live on Loud Silence TV. Adika Simon is live here. Thank you very much for being here. Kofi Brown is representing on Loud Silence TV. Sechimante is also here. Kwesi His Miracle is a cousin. Kwesi His Miracle is the governor of Ohio. Kwesi His Miracle is the man. Boss man, I saw your call. I'll get back to you. All right, Bingi Man is represented live on Loud Silence TV. Oga Tuti is live here. Tina Voshia is watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost team. Dodgy Abraham is live on Loud Silence TV. I can see Nana Mills represented live on Loud Silence TV. Queen Diamond is live here. King GH is watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost team. I can see Vincent Kwame Gawonu live on Loud Silence TV. I can also see Moses Abare watching me right now. Rated 18. Thank you very much, Moses. Abba is represented. Richard Skinny Thompson is live on Loud Silence TV. I can see Richard. I can see Theo Daly watching me right now. Agbeko Francis is represented on Loud Silence TV. Alhaji Malik Emir Faila is live on Loud Silence TV. I'd like to say good evening to the Chief Imam of Ghana. Good evening, sir. Good evening to all the respectable men in Ghana. Good evening to the respectable women in Ghana, and good evening to the chiefs and kings in Ghana, respectable ones, the ones involved in Galamsey. God in his own wisdom will make sure he takes care of you people. Queen Na Diamond is representing Loud Silence on Loud Silence TV. Evans Hills Hodder is live on Loud Silence TV. I can see Forever Guana Siaba Fabian Bright. Massa, I cannot mention your name. Thank you for being here this evening. God bless you. Thank you very much, family. Thank you to every single individual who has made time to watch me this evening. This platform is a huge platform because here we speak truth to power. Weja uhinim. Ahana yabano yebedi no kre. Aha yebeka no sibi etie. And it is getting straight at the NDC. NDC, National Democratic Congress. Somebody has to tell you the truth. From your leadership all the way to those ingrate, those foolish boys in your party. Somebody has to speak truth to you, because being in opposition, you should have learned a lot of things. But it is looking like more fools in the party are dragging you people lower and lower. And today we will speak truth for you people to understand why in the first place you are in opposition, and why if you don't change these fools amongst you people, especially somebody like Sam George, it's going to be very difficult for you people to get power again. You know what? Because our election is a popular election. It's a popular vote election. It's a numbers game. If a fool distracts people, if a fool is not cautious of his statements, even the Bible says it is only the fool who says in his heart that there's no God. So the rest of you will not make it into the kingdom of God. That is why it is very, very important for us to understand, say, when we elect people to lead us, we need to elect intelligent, matured, humble people who can give us what we want. This platform is for matured minds. Thank you very much for being here this evening. Let's move forward. Now, something is happening. In fact, today, something funny happened. It's a video which has been circulating. I'm saying call for a video, no? They are like, is it really happening in Ghana? Let me show you something. Ejato baby in there. I know a lot of people have seen that video, but it's quite pathetic, because when in a country, you're 2021, na Ejato baby na, we expect the fire service to be there. Na say fire service for ba. Now they come in a different way. Then it becomes like fix the country. No, we need to push more. We need to hit more. We need to speak more for the country to be fixed, because this is 2021. 2021. Let's watch this. After that, we will take care of business.
Oh, which one I say? I got to do this. Yeah, where's that?
I say, buy 1 week you want to lose it. Hey! Fire service for Canada. Can I say, buy 1 week you want to lose it. Where's the matter?
Let me bantam the ark. I can't even say some of my just wake up.
So, a just Ghana for property. Now, fire service for no more Babe Dum Jano 2021. Oh, this is the Kufuado 2021. Omo di Okada ni tags in a buy. Like seriously, no. We are not angry enough. Now yenya bogus bitia brocho. Now they are supporting this madness. Ni yenya penifo biti Ghana. Then they are supporting this madness. Ni yenya nipebi o Ghana. Then they are supporting this gross incompetence. This is 2021. Intinka obine nemba egusa danim nanka almost share. Senka bogus omutia broche ni bi nanka omu maame mon eja da omu fie nanka almost share. Anka nsem na yende ye kana ye de ye MPP NDC no. Anka ye beka sa. Enka wuntide bia wo sori a fire service for the Okada hey Okada eno no mo de baye. Ene taxi na so obi tia brochire na so okase yempanifo ne bi omudie ne omagimi a na obi ntia ase se adentina wakaka saa intimi bebo odua na obi tia brochire na ono no sebio se opoli kra obetima friend 911 na in a space of bare 3-5 minutes no obenya 2 fire tenders e woni otia brunsema obenya the biggest fire truck e manaba plus ambulance bay 2 aka ho aba be check what is actually happening. Ewo sa 911 call na why say ebia opoli na ne kokromotina abodo no ma moja eba into a friend 911 say it's an emergency. Obenya 2 fire trucks, obenya 2 ambulances, obesenya police for be 3 cars ebe park the neighborhood ho call the place ni say mo obiamba there is an emergency, we need to save a human being. Na sani paniti abrochire na odimatem adentra Kevin Taylor is telling the government and the president and the people are paying taxes to feed like chicken, no? So they should do the right thing. They should use the taxes to do the right thing. Na nipa sa ne semeti abrochire but mempe Kevin Taylor sem the Kevin Taylor ye no oyama mahama inti sebio mindidi Kevin Taylor tem mesumi nko Facebook mesumi nko make sure se medidi na tem se ne be asem na o ka no emwa. Inti sa nipa no yine na uyi otwen na obo sa nipa ni tuo na oja otwen mo otwen kwa mistake be na waye. This was maybe a small structure, but so imagine it was a house ebia toddlers wom emma wom in kwara wom a ebia bibi nto mu ntumi nkoma and kwara 7 wom ne jato ma. Do you want to tell me say check the timer it took the fire service to get there? And also they came in a taxi, they came with Okada, and they came with bucket. Fire extinguisher, it doesn't work. And when people are speaking, you get some people in Ghana trying to defend this kind of rot and incompetence, all because all because enye NDC a enkwasi asem bi ekoso a eye ye wa hemfo ye wa sorry for mpenifo ye wa mpenifo am ye politicians. Every single individual is quiet. We are just sitting there watching. The country has sunk. First, Ghana is sinking. As we speak now, Ghana has sunk. And people don't feel anything wrong with this. Say especially me krom for akam for yenya ye come say infante for ko for bono for asante for yenya ye come say we are the biggest hypocrite Ghana has ever seen. Na se Ghana ewu se Ghana eko under the drain na se eseya yeni akam for yen blame yeni because yeni ye Ghana mbonsamfo. I am saying this as also an akan. Me can't wait because me so me akaniba me infantini me come say we the akans are the biggest problem in Ghana. Other tribes have their own problems, but the people who are deliberately sinking this nation by ignoring issues that are very important to us. Ebe to me abwa menewo abwa ye ma menom ye papa nom ye nuanom mo fie home both home and away abroad no yene akamfo na yedi mutintima enkwasiasam na yesoso. We are very good at defending nonsense. We are very good at making sure say who ni pay Jimmy for cry and pese be kan anima ka say hey dia wo ye no Jimmy na sesafri ho, and we are the majority. Inti yene akamfo no say Ghana bonda, we should not blame anybody. Other tribes have their own problems, but the majority is what I'm talking of. Ye Ghana problem no. Ye Jimmy ni ye yimu any ankon concern ye be ye no. Any sen ye tumi tena se na ye boy ye trimu po se ye be make sure se kuro no be se no. And no na ende dia bedru ha. I don't need to speak in any other language for every single Ghanaian or somebody listening to me from outside who is not Ghanaian to understand that the Akan people, we the Akans in Ghana, people who belong to the Akan tribe, Infantifo, Bonofo, Koufo, Asantifo, Yeneno, Yakameseno, Yeni the biggest problem because sa is sooner away and we see it every day. Maybe people don't want to say it openly, but I will do it. And I will not take any single individual out. What is our priority today? What are we channeling our energy into today? We are channeling our energy into something else. What is it? Because you say, Obiaka say tiaye, Obiaka say tia bibi, Obiaka say tia obi. Inti ye jai ye nyina. Na problem na ohone o se solve emma obi nya ye kasatia no ye jai problem no na ye nam insam ye din sam hu na chi bibi ti na ma obi kasa kire eti ekasa na boso ne bufusam se bibi ensi a unya nipa bi ma ne nka asam mfiri ne bo emma nipa bi ebi o sebi o na no nkotia obi bibi nti adenti na ye nin Ghana fo akamfo especially. Why are we not looking at the issues that is making a lot of people vocal today and using unprintable words against people we thought nobody could use words against them? It is because something is wrong. So why have we taken our eye off the problem and then looking at unnecessary things? Na the enemy Yane say Utminya obi otia broche. I say I have a problem with buggets. They be amekasa same way. Ghana problem nyina se betuma solve a buggets the best solve. Ghana problems nyina get worse nyina a buggets and money get worse. That is it. Your problem nyina wa Ghana ye komu sisi a ye bre no. Se betuma solve and then watch na it is only buggets who can help for that to be solved. Without due respect to me and normal mufie. Do what even development is. They don't know because they've not experienced it. If you have not experienced something, you cannot speak on it. You can assume, you can presume, but until you have lived through that process or you have lived through that experience, you cannot actually speak on it. That is why when I hear bloggers and see bloggers channel their energy to unnecessary nonsense, I look at them and like, moya moa. Because Sebio, Nyamina Bibi Suntino, you will free her, and you will see as a Sunyansa, never have a call back, never call Boaha. So we are channeling our energy to unnecessary things. Nyoma enfam puntio biamba, si a person puntio ba, yanka no kure enchre to me. Not to me entrasi. Not to me who say, oh, cha, a sabia de chia, into to me intina ye, not to me yadi ye pe, send your baby a buobema to me. It's as simple as that. When you go to England, people choose their words well when they are speaking against the Queen. You know why? Because the government, which technically, at the end of the day, is beneath the Queen, they do their part to make sure the people get what they want through the taxes they have paid. So if you want to criticize the Queen, the Prime Minister, the government, you should be very, you should be critical of, you should be very, very, I'm trying to find a word. To criticize, because you cannot just criticize. You need to know where you are heading. But this is the situation in our part of the world. Nothing is working. So the moment nothing is working and everybody is in there, then we consider everybody automatically as stupid, because some of the things are basic common sense application to change or move people from the worst situation they are in into a better situation. It's simple as that. So when we sit and every day we channel our energy to nonsense, foolishness, things that will not put food on the table of a young lady who was put in a truck, in a bus in the north, miles upon miles, without knowing anybody, to the south, to just come carry things, to come and just gets raped, to come and sleep on bare floor, to sleep in front of shops, to be raped, to be molested. Those are the things we're talking about. How we can solve those problems. Those are the things when you travel and you don't see it, you ask yourself, why is that happening back home? That is the only way. But the moment we don't look at these most important things like when we bring in tricycles to help our brothers and sisters in the north, when we set up something called SADA. Now say, even a government misappropriates the funds, people have to be convicted. And then when we get that knowledge, where did it start from? Where did it go from there? Those are the questions we ask. And we also have a vice president who is a northerner who lived in that or still living in that situation. His family is still up there. So it looks like when people get serious, when people start to speak on issues, when people get too angry, then they forget to use right words. It happens to me here. It's not, sometimes you might think, say, people don't respect. The number of people you have plotted, you have written down, you hate, they are the most respectful people if you do the right thing. I'm telling you. Because, so penina odi enimno, so oyet at the pa, wine, and a bit me being an wakasetia penino. You dare not. Because the majority will be like, hey, what you are talking about is a lie. Let me ask you Ghanaians in abroad and in Ghana. And the insoben was santimemo enidaho. And the insoben and the eastern regional enidaho. And the insoben and the central regional enidaho obetudo sabum asebiegu none. Sebio san kroni nyina ahemfo woso. Sebio san kroni nyina MP woso. Sebio san kroni nyina MCU woso. And we have the creme de la creme who is the president of the republic. It is a gun and he gets furious to speak on these things. Who should we blame? Let us stop this stupid, senseless, tribal bigotry and looking at unnecessary things that will not add anything to this nation. Let's look at the problem. When we solve the problem, nobody will get that energy to criticize the leader. Nobody. It's so difficult to criticize the leader of the United States of America. You know why? I cannot just mount a stage and say, I don't have water to drink. It is difficult. Somebody will say you are insane. People in America, some of them are having contaminations in their water. It's part of the bill. They're pushing it. I cannot just get up and say, my roads are not good. Somebody will say, you are insane. The counter argument you get, you quell. But back home, when you raise your voice and say this, when you get up, you raise your voice and you say this. I'm trying to find something for you. When a Ghanaian gets up and says this, We are tired of sharing water with cows. Men and women share the same toilet. Some Ghanaian living abroad and in Ghana will insult you. Why? Because it is my party in power. Why? Because the president is a relative. The president is somebody who is one of us. Or ya kenni inti me enkan insemhunu. Me enkan your problems and threat to me. That is the Ghana we have today. That is why today we live in Ghana. You ask questions, sir, then you become an enemy to the people. But you see, there's one thing. The more we see these things not being corrected, the more energy we get to do what we are doing. I'm telling you. I said the more I see this incompetence, corruption, immaturity, foolishness in Ghana, the more energy I get every single day to do what I'm doing. The only thing that can stop me from doing what I'm doing is when the right thing is done. It's fact. And I'm going to say this again. The only thing that is going to shut me down totally is when I see the right thing is done. At that point, I am worthless because I wouldn't have anything to talk about. I wouldn't have anybody to criticize. I wouldn't have anyone to blame. Then it means we have a nation moving forward. But until I see that, I will not stop speaking because somebody is being fed by the taxpayer to do the right thing. Obanyansafo yebuni be yen kana asem me say asase apanyini di so no asem si apanyini ne boni din me saka asem we biem me say asase apanyini di so edan apanyini tima oye panyini wo mu no say asem si a eye panyini ne efre no the same way a asem bone esi a efre panyini no that same way na asempa esi wo saasase ne so a yebo panyini din ebo na baso. You want to take all the credit, but you don't want to take the criticism. It doesn't work like that. We are paying now Ghana. Now say also open Ghana year. You have to be ready to accept criticism and do the right thing. Because when the credits come and we give you, we will applaud you. We will all stand on our feet and applaud you. But you can't only have the applause. The applause comes with responsibility. Inti yeni Ghana for mama ya adwini mbrefie. Especially bogus you are abrochino Jimmy ne doso yentumi ndi fufuo saa ma Yesu mba yentumi ndi akple saa ma Yesu mba yentumi ndi eto saa ma Yesu mba yentumi ndi sometimes we need to sit back a little bit, look at ourselves deep down and say yeah boy you kuro na say yes say more me betina abrochire and mitumika say ma betina abrochire efri tetibesi in the 20 years ndu mekaniada sebio eye nipa enyanchen ene di wuso ma bechina brochire me kwan ye da ha problem si ya de bechini aye enyanchen ne di wuso eye nipa ma bechina kroma me hu se akwara ene nantwie enum nsuo da enyanchen ne di man so eye nipa enti se unim se saade ne ye na se enu nti wote ha onko fie then adenti na wombo onkasa untiem ema yenuanom mo fie so nya de wo so wunya no abrochire no. And no, and what's some na yeka. All right, let's move forward. Okay, so look at this. First reminder: recruitment forms will be free under NPP government. Samia Uku, that is what Samia Uku told us. We were living in Ghana. You see, the problem with Ghana is so be trying to run us here fan and the bar. Amount for people brio makuma, they don't want to accept it. But these are facts. Now look at this. You see this? Sale of Ghana Armed Forces scratch cards, general recruitment. And how much are they paying? 170 Ghana cedis, 200 Ghana cedis. They are paying for the forms. But yenyani pebi manika asembi chire 2014, 15. Say, no government institution recruit you ye better forms. Into a chantro and as own chantro. Do you need somebody to wear a suit and come sit on TV and lie to you, say, asamna ye kano, enya no kre, abra we need to ya asamna nipa ne kano, abra, onya sebio, onya boa, unim die ye kano. It is ocean some way so now the two abama nipa. Na se mredi do na nipa no, emrana asama okai no, we ntume ni sa bosha ne soa, e die na oso we ye. Sa die no kwa na ma it makes us different from the other people, I would say the white people. Because the difference between us and the Abrofono, when the whites are going to vote, they are voting to make sure you keep your promises. They don't just leave their jobs to go vote. In America, when voting day is not a holiday, you can stay at your work and punch and make your numbers, make your money. But the moment you make somebody leave their job and say, I'm going to the polls, I'm going to vote for you because you promised me this, then you have to understand that you need to meet that person halfway by fulfilling your promises. So why that person sees you as a liar. Yet ucha yantromo no na ye jitu mo. Ucha yantromo na ochre say ye jimino na ye jisa jimie na tum because the more ucha yantrono na the more yes so. And no na the difference between yen and abrofo. Because yen no ye nipa bia yen sheda ntena sendwene ehun se asemesi ka ehye me bo when di bon so enso asemesu bo ohye me no ene na mame man to me no ena mame tua tax man de hwe no adentina wan di sa bon so a ende me sa man to me nti ema wo ye sa nipa jimi for nti wo ma sa nipa no to me ba ko na adwene ne se obeyi na firi wo na osasa man to me bi ma ohun sa wo yo aboa enu nti na politicians they treat us like animals in Africa, especially in Ghana. This is another reminder, another funny story. We must retrieve all artifacts and treasures stolen from Africa. Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado. What are you going to retrieve? I just want to know. Abrofono dia na mube wie free Ghana. Mumu wi anche abrofono. Me say the whites or the Europeans and Americans or whatever, or the British who came to Africa to conquer Africa, to make our forefathers slaves. What did they steal that you, these current politicians in Africa, have not stolen more than that and taken to Europe? As we speak, the Republic of Ghana, the president has more houses in Ghana than in the UK than in Ghana. If you are Ghana, they may papa fee or Sibi or Ghana. But as I speak to you, Nema nebusuafo omo mansion so mato nyina e wo UK watesa ejapade aton ewia gold e de akọ UK akoto dan wo ho se o kirechi ofree power e ho na okọ rest because e ho na medical attention ye. Because you have to understand, after Kufuor leaves power, he is going to live in the UK. He's not going to live in Ghana. He doesn't have time for that. Or tena Ghana 2 weeks obewu. Or a Terminator train on Namho. Or tena Ghana 2 days, he's going to die. So he is building mansions. He is stealing the gold and taking it. Ananka, what have they stolen? We are here. We want to give all our royalties to them. What did they take? Sometimes I want to understand this. With all due respect to our forefathers and our ancestors who were taken as slaves. Are you going to go back, come here and take back the slaves? How are you going to do it? There are no more. Now, what are you asking for? What artifacts are you asking for? What are you asking for? Papa Dross. We should go back and claim our artifacts and treasure. What treasure? The treasure today, it's there, and you and your chairman to me, Professor Frimpong Boateng, all these Charles Bisu, Ekwewusi criminals, and this Mirekuduka, and all these people are digging these minerals, treasure, taking it to them. They are not even fighting back to come. They are there. You are taking it to them. So it shows the level of low voltage president we have. Sometimes people say, Kevin, we want to know stroke. Papa Sebio. We all respect his age. But Sebio, you need to live, or you need to live a life. It corresponds to your age. Now, Sebio, when he's 77, I say you are acting as a 22-year-old kid. We need to address you like a 22-year-old kid. At this point, what is happening in Ghana? Tell me one thing that is actually happening in Ghana. Obetimedo Boyce say, yes, Ghana is moving forward. What? Ghana beyond 8? What? Planting for food and jobs? What? Free SHS? What is happening in Ghana? How much are we producing? How much revenue are you making? These are the basic questions we need to be asking. So it is not because somebody hates anyone. It is because we want the right thing to be done. We want people we are feeding like chicken to start thinking as human beings and not to start thinking as fools. That's all. So if the words are hurting you, it is up to you to sit back and then analyze and say, who is the fool here? The old man I am paying my taxes to and going to buy properties in Europe, or myself sitting in the dark when my house is on fire, I can't get fire service to come quench the fire. When I'm traveling, I don't know whether I'll come back home because all the roads are deplorable. These are questions you need to ask. Jimino is getting over our head. Tribalism is getting all over our head. Today in Ghana, when you ask, say, what's the problem? The most unnecessary no be Jimmy Nibiti TV so say, or your hini will baby into a ba. You see, these are the things. Now, let's move forward. There are a lot of things to talk about today. I will spend a lot of time on a lot of things. All right, now look at this. President Akufo-Addo has directed his ministers, deputies, and some appointees to stop using sirens. And when you go down there, the caption is, you have 2 months to remove your sirens. Henry Korte warns ministers, deputies, and others. My question to this statement from the regional minister, and with all due respect, this guy is, tonight, technically, he's one of the best ministers we've had in a very long time. The Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Korte. I don't know him. I didn't even know him before he got into politics. But if I have to say, somebody has proven that there are some Ghanaians who are there with brains who can actually deliver. When you give them some job to do, they will do the job and you see they are doing the job. It's this guy. And I respect him a lot. I don't care which party he belongs to, but he has proven against all odds that if he's given a job and he's being held by the government, he will deliver. And he is delivering. And you can see what it's doing in Accra. These are the kinds of people we want or we need to lead us. Now, my issue with this statement is, does it take 2 months to take off sirens from a car? Mr. Henry, I know you are smarter than this. The president is a comedian. We all know. He always says these things because he knows he has lost it. We were in this country when the same president told us that all his ministers were going to ride in one bus when they are going to one location. Were we not here? Were we not here when Akufo-Addo told Ghanaians that every minister who follows him to an event, when the event is at one location, nobody should take individual vehicles and that they all have to be in one KVIP bus to take them to the place? What has happened to that? We know the president we have today. He's a liar. He's going to die soon. He's an old man who lies about everything. Now, does it take 2 months to take off siren from a car? This should be an immediate thing. So I'm disappointed in this statement from you. If you really want to get this done, tell them that you are giving them less than 24 hours and that nobody should have the siren. But for you to say they can use the siren in the next 2 months, it means you are giving them room to cause more mayhem. And then do you know a number of people who lose their lives in that period? So, Mr. Korte, you are bigger than this. You are smarter than this. Don't let this president start using you because he has been doing it for a very long time. This president and his family, that is what they do. When anytime you are in this family, you are in this government and you are doing something good, they try everything to smear you. And don't fall for this basic propaganda and antics from Akufo-Addo. If you want to give the order, let the order be immediate. It doesn't take 2 months to take a siren off a car. Every single car, if you want to take the siren off, it takes less than 30 seconds. It takes less than 30 seconds to take a siren off a car. So I don't expect you to tell them 2 months. Why? You are not being truthful here. If you want us to sit here and encourage you and applaud you for the good things you are doing, then be honest with yourself and then let us know we are not stupid. Because this statement alone, you are trying to tell us that we are fools. Let them disengage or take off their sirens by tomorrow. Because if they don't, then it means the statement you are making, you are playing with the minds of the people, and you yourself, you are starting not respecting us. I respect you a lot. The work you are doing in Accra is a yeoman's job. You have proven you can be resolute in whatever you are doing, and you are showing glimpses of somebody who is a leader. That is what I expect you to go on. I expect you to do. Let your word be word. Your word. Don't sit and say you are giving them 2 months. What is 2 months? How long does it take to take a siren off a car? How long does it take? So, Mr. Korte, I respect you a lot. To be very honest with you, you have proven beyond everything that you can be a leader. You are somebody we can trust to change the status quo, to change this filth we have as government. Because you are part of this useless government. You are proving that you are unique. You are different from these dumb people. So prove to us. We don't need 2 months. We need this done urgently. Because this president is a liar. You remember he said that all his ministers will follow him with one bus when you're going to one place. Today, that thing has disappeared. So we don't want you to fall for this. We don't want people to turn around and use words at you. I am protecting you here because I believe in your competence. Let the right thing be done. Tomorrow, you need to release a statement that this is supposed to be done now. All right. Now, let me show you something that I think we all need to know. I was talking about Obuasi, Galamsey issues yesterday. And then I may catch them and say, there are some journalists in Obuasi. Show your stomach, but I'm going to tell I have gone to speak on an issue because planting for food and jobs are banned with the buyer. We were all thinking, say, the mining areas, the boys and girls, the young people who get jobs to do. We were here and a kwapia here or Boasia or Shet or 2472 ase. Ebe press conference say MC or Boasia Feno Adanse Bonano. He's a criminal. He's the one involved in the Galamsey. Or ne akukari himana will use no say Sebio Akukobano. They are involved in the Galamsey. I saw some journalists, I heard some journalists insult me. The Obuasi MC Adanse Bona is a criminal, and I have said this over and over. He is the brother-in-law to the former finance minister Kuku Kwati, who is the Obuasi West MP. Akronfonkwa, this same person and Kuku Kwati, Obuasi West MP sister, our teacher or CKC, they are doing Galamsey every single day in Obuasi. Onene Obuasi Aisha Wank, that devilish woman. I need to find her picture and show you. Now, the Obuasi MC made a statement recently, and I want to show you something. After the statement, I'll just show you something for you to know the kind of people we have put in positions as MCs or Obuasi and in the but the people are the ones suffering. But the MCs say people in Obuasi say, "Oh, your chain and as a boybia basis on Betuaman or MPP in Kwadia." That is why, and the Obuasi for court through this. Among politicians who say any Obuasi for Sebio don't know ye Jimmy for. Yeah, the Abuja bi crab is nation MPP flagger. They will vote for Abuano. Into politicians, they bar. Almost treating people in Obuasi say moi because yes, so they are trained crab is no MPP near Betuamana. Now look at this. Listen to this very well, and I'll show you something.
Mr. Chairman, the Municipal Assembly has chosen education as a priority area. Thus, a chunk of our capital expenditure goes into education. The Assembly since 2017 has spent 5,104,158.75 pesos on education. The Assembly believes strongly that education delivery is a shared responsibility for which the Assembly has played. The Assembly believes strongly that education delivery spent 5,100,000. The Assembly since 2017 has spent 5,104,158.75 pesos on education. The Assembly believes strongly that education delivery is a shared responsibility for which the Assembly has played its role and will continue to play that role. Thus finds expression in the provision of classrooms, furniture, and other materials. The Assembly further sponsors programs such as mock examinations for the BECE candidates, scholarships, etc. We know that there are still some schools with furniture deficits.
He says in a statement from their budget that he spent 5 million. Now, 5 million old new Ghana citizens, guys, try and help me with that 5 million. Obuasi from 2017. When you go to Obuasi, there are some schools you cannot say you will never touch when it comes to development. Because in the city itself, there are some specific schools. Those schools, they take the chunk of the kids. And those schools have been there for a long time. Schools like New Insuta, schools like BDSO, JSS, schools like Anglican Primary and JSS. Those schools are in the heart of the place. Majority of people in Obuasi, that's where they went. I was fortunate to go to an international school, but majority of my friends, majority of them went to such schools. And for an MC to come out and say they spent 5 million old new Ghana citizens, that's 50 billion old Ghana citizens. How much? 50 billion old Ghana citizens. 2017, 18, 19, 20. And I'm spending on schools. Now look at this. Now you see this. This is a kid or Akwara Oko school. What happened? BBC and Akwara no ti eden e paye. There the money sees, sir. Let me show you 50 billion, no, what this guy said he has used to do. Oba Obuasi municipal for or your head, your friend Adansi Bona. These are how the schools look. You see? This is Obuasi. Also, I spending 50 billion old Ghana cedis from 2017. Yeah, I'm funny, sir. Ostati, a new construction from 2017. Do you want to tell me, say, and the construction, new schools in Senabe? And I said, so yeah, refurbishing, cry. And I said, yeah, do you think, say, this is how it is now? Also, I spending 50 billion old Ghana cedis. Now, look at this. This is inside the schools. Anglican, New Institute, these are there. And I'm not making it up because I grew up there and I know what I'm talking about. But he's saying he spent 50 billion old Ghana cedis. Let's say he spent it. Where did he spend his money? And nobody wants us to ask questions. This is the same MC Onyako Kari Himano. Eye Galam say, big time. I am talking about it every day. Then we get somebody like Lav Kunedu. Otibwasi, Kurasini yo, and Oti radio so. Also on no tonyum. Na nyam nyum na nkoye inti se oye radio. Now see this. These are the schools. He has spent 50 billion. And these schools are still operational. They are there in Koratim. A school roof ebuye and a baby so that kid would have died. He could have died any that day. But this guy is there saying, oh, we're spending 50 billion. Nobody's checking him. Nobody's auditing him because assembly members are political, are partisan. They go there and do yeah. Oh, honorable. No, we cannot the court. Now see some of the schools. And he should come out tomorrow and say all these schools are not there. Me, I'm always ready. Tomorrow I can make my guys go there and do a video on the ground. Tomorrow, let us see a video from me person who say sometimes when we show pictures, people think pictures there. Tomorrow on the ground, let us have the video. I will play it here on this platform. Because the Corona say there's no hope for Ghana again. See, this is the 50 billion. No? This is what he used it for. And these schools are all there. Now, as I speak to you, in Koratim, Adansi Bona. Because na Kontane MP Nunti, Ekufuado had to give him that job. That guy does not know his left from his right. These are schools. These are schools. Schools are just say. So we need to get serious in this country. I'm being honest with you. Where we are now is not a joke anymore. It's not like be good with the words, be nice. No. These are serious issues. If we don't rise up and speak, we will lose the nation. We will lose our beloved ones. We will have no Ghana to go to. Now let's move forward. Nana Danko Ekufuado made a trip. Today, Honorable Ablakwa has made us understand inside the plane. Maybe I say Ekufuado is flying in a jet, 17,000 euros every hour. I know a lot of people have seen the picture. And yet, as we speak, people are sharing water with cattle. As we speak, our priority as a nation is a cathedral. As we speak, no road has been constructed. As we speak, no interchange has been constructed. No hospital, one of them, no hospital has been constructed by this government. As we speak, no chip compound has been constructed. No industry has been built. Nothing has been done by these clowns. This man has spent 15,000 to 17,000 euros an hour on a flight. The calculation with his flight in and out was about $2.8 million. No media person, no radio person, no journalist is worried about that. What are they worried about? They are some of the MPs are just worried that they have fooled themselves on TV and we are criticizing them. These things are not important to them. Now, what's so interesting about this is when you tore the plane inside that. You see, say, Ekufuado and his family, Omu say ye Jimmy for ye nimi nyansa. Just say the president sees us say, no matter what, ye kasa ye bejai, ye ntumi take action biya ye Jimmy. Now, let me show you something. See what the MPP guys are doing on social media. And I'm sorry, because MPP for no, omu say mo Jimmy. Me they be make us same way. Some people might not like it. You come back to the Kufuado issue. Now, share. They be make Ghana for so Ghana ni amu ninda ho. MPP for afa Ghana for so me yankwasia for. Here, I dey be omu posti wo omu pages. You see this? Grid Peterson, MPP ni. Current state of Konongo rail station and Dananado. Keep faith. He is fixing. Oh, Jimmy omoye. You see? Because someone will say you're vulnerable. Say you will say any account for no day. Jimmy. Omo den kwasi agye ma ye be di because ye hu nipa neteso. Inti ye beko ka che ye nananom mo nkurase. Ye beko ye nkurase o ka che Ekufuado ye Konongo station. Inti we na ye Konongo. Omo kwa abrochire no makotwa picture. E na omo de abeto. E na sebio entwin na omo MPP bu na omo ndwene Ghana ho no. E Jimmy for na tribe ni Jimmy adokoro mo na because sikana eba no mo nya bidiri nti na matam we abeto social media. Your friend saying Grid Peterson we ni Konongo station o intinya faith we Ekufuado abra Jimmy ni sa no aboa basa. These are the things that gets at angry every day. This is fake. Ayentro yenye bibia o Konongo but sa no mo here from 2012 13, 14, me say busa Ghana for say 2012 Bahama Dubai hotel na ewain Mahama hotel na ewo Dubai no ewain hotel na Ayira gold na Ibrahim Mahama na osesegu play mu de kwa abrochi no gold no ewain Kennedy Japan ka say Ibrahim Mahama anko jailer obenum poison egu DNA esi nipa we munye nipa betumi weni ato so they are liars, they are thieves. Omu ye wudifo, omu ye akromfo. Na wakofa we ya beto ho. Now we are Ghana ni wote Ghana, and you know the problems we are going through. You know that this president is not delivering. You know, say we need to have people who work so that you know betoya no. Na abue bi bese o da koto adentra or your MPP ni. It doesn't matter. That is my pain. Into me umboka biti abrochire not Bronx no atameda no phone so. Oh, ya roda chira hwe Ekufuado de oye mesumi ken ono ne nana firi Konongo onim se bibie ni ho but Jimmy nti so omo de abeto Facebook Konongo station ni o intima mu bibia nyamo Ekufuado ye adwuma abra Ekufuado ababa na hem ede ne tro akọ high plane 17,000 euros every 60 minutes spent $2.8 million. Ye ni bidie bedi okrom ha insuo ni ho light engine so nipa ne mwa na enum nsuo hospitals ni ho nothing is working na yama papa we ya enche obewu 77-year-old toy go out there spend $2.8 million then we sit here then we just have to embrace stupidity and mediocrity and say nyame shire Ekufuado. I wasn't built like that. You might not like me, you might not like my opinion, but I apply common sense. It's a fact. That is my worry. Now let's go back to the foolishness of this government. Now, plane now wako high no timino. Plane now dem. Plane way na edene nam no. The bedroom no. What ya senkregwa, what bekwai. Mene wo ka say dia wo bedi krampo unya hospital crash start wo area wo area yenwie ye insuo pomma yeti krom ha mo ne nipa na num nsuo galamsey essay kro no ya bobesia aban we ya bobesia more than any government in our history. Ontumi mfa ne sabako entene ade so enso we nyanyansa kofa broni plane and dear trenchy. But when we speak on these things like it is madness, some people don't understand. Anytime, sometimes I catch up and say, when people use words, they use words out of frustration because they expect humans to think like humans. This is not about NDC and PPO. It is about common sense and fighting for what is good for us. This is a Kufuado plane or demuno or chamber. Ya wo VIP crowd for bia konkranda. See the plane inside. This is the plane. Now the ya woman nyane say we have a Falcon. Your plane is siwo. Or say on the gabi mudi they don't need this. Madam Rebecca knows this. Also could dream no about him or we are no muna nenim. That is what pisses me off, the hypocrisy about this lady. Mwasam. Now you people, how on earth were you going to get 17,000 every hour to hire a plane? Eye yeni yesika. Ye jiminti. Or kwa no asesa wifu di nechi. No mugu plane nim. Na ye jabi wo fie no moti radio so defending kwasi asem say. Inti ube Sunday na buntumi TV na abronya te so no opo. Woo. Adentra me wa santimemu ye MPP fo ntin kwasi asem wo koso a yenjindi. You see this? Plane Ekufuado brony plane. Your planes wo nanke any plane in pa would have been a different thing, a different story. If you didn't have a plane, it would have been a different story. Nobody would have worried. But we have a healthy plane sitting there. It be busao wo enemy a wo hweme. This is Ekufuado's plane or the koba or bedroom room. So tuna Rebecca ekwa na omo form ho egu yeso. Ain na nada so. And Rebecca that form and the omo form hu gu yeso. Ye de jiminti. Okoka heso west na no wedding. O your chin. And the Miss Wabi and I mean to be Yarisia na baby otno hospital do ha metiani afrem so wu aboaba me de me busuani ho to na ankenye wo ye Jimmy for. That is my problem with you Ghanaians, especially Bogus Abuwa Brochire no mo Jimmy dodo. He sleeps in the plane. He's having sex up there, and it is your money. Only my da will play mu koba. Egu ya pempem. Ni esate hair bomb pa mano. A glow for mo waying. God in heaven will curse you people. The leadership of a glow. Last me catch them. Me say, they also your bano tiediano. Po. The prayer and the prayer and the prayer is gone. Me say, they also a glow leader oba or ya oba tiediano po. What's my bottom town? Empire mo born in 2014, 15, 16. You are changing the status quo. You are changing the narrative. Omo ade ndien. Onyankopon sesa na onfa munipa mbra. Ode munipa ba. Dien na munipa na ye. Ende the empire na ira. Sa abeyisem say na ye kasa na obi tade. Me see. You people, God will curse all of you. Mo anam would lead a glow no. Me say more aglo, more person who say truthful. Open your books. Criminals, a reform, a cromfo, yamibe kumo. Political prayers. Aglo for way. Mo amotume tutu kwa be dra brochire. Mo ba brochire mu huye. Mo amo join aglo na. Mo ma ebetena brochire na omode mo ba brochire no. Emmoa mo ba brochire no. Se mo hu se bi atie. Se mo hu se emraye adwuma. Se mo hu se bars to me fa do ko baby. So we say a kwan na wa ne ye sa nyankopon Israel nyame na wo friend Ghana na wo de abedru na wo da ho friend no sa Israel nyankopon no ebia ne wa ha wo enso nipa no muti kro no de omo adwene they work, they make sure they deliver it mu jimi ne mu Israel nyame na ndoko Israel omo ko ntokwa omo di dome akava mu kro no ho to bomba emma ade no mo fo mu ni to mu Israel nyankopon de so Palestinians to bomba embeku omo mo jimi dodo. Mwe Jimmy Dodo near to Ghana. Me, my wife is a Jew. Mo to Ghana, no makoto a boy every Israel say ye di besi cathedral. Mo ya mwa near your journalist akoswa cement. Then we speak like this. The people sit and say we don't respect. I don't care. Then somebody was saying, Sam George is older. Mrs. Sam George Mumbusano, I'm older than him. Ne funa adwa na de tia kese nti wadwen so onimnyansa na so wanyini so kid oya kora. So I'm speaking to you people and I want you to listen to me like humans. Upon all the money they were spending, always as one bekache, yes, sir, kwa kobo besia. And they are using words, bond. For Foriata Bar Ghana Bedi finance minister, every single day, or floating bonds. Every single day is floating bonds. I feel yes, I the bro for no. I see a canny a better company $1 billion per 1.8 billion per yen and deca. The government is hollow. Before election 2020, it's not show so. HM documents say, kind of Oriata, Ako Ghana Commercial Bank, Ako G 52 billion Ghana cedis, $10 billion. Sasikano. Emma man for di matem Emma Jimmy Sema Misati Crumble so be say now the whole Ghana Commercial Bank, how much are they worth? Wait, Jimmy, we are talking about institutions that collect revenues and give it to Ghana Commercial Bank, to Bank of Ghana to keep. So Ghana Commercial Bank could be worth 2 Ghana cedis, but the money they will be accessing or going through the accounts as our revenue will be $50 billion. Jimmy. Nobody spoke on it. The minority are sitting there. They are following unnecessary things. Jimmy, I will pay my taxes to us now than to pay it in Ghana, Accra, House of Folk. Jimmy needs money to me. And you try to feed in Sabuaba. Into Najino, I say, or Kasabia, no, you're important. I'll come there. The minority is sitting there because they are part of this crime. Yenti Krumha, last week, I did a scandal, right? Did you see any minority take the document and say, let me see if I can prove Kevin wrong? Did you see any of them? They are criminals. Majority of them. Because they are eating the same criminal money with this government. That's why they are all quiet. Ask me, when did you see a majority or a minority person say, I've picked Kevin's documents? Let me go and verify, say, if the boy is lying or he isn't. None of them, because they are part of the crime. Into kase double salary into the mamu passing. Criminals like Opon Kroma, criminal like Howard Kumsina. You need to believe it because they did it. I pity John Mahama a lot. He's one person who has a lot of criminals following him. A lot. And foolish ones, immature ones following him. And I pity John Mahama. He's a good person with a good heart. He really meant good for Ghana. That's why the last time I was saying, if somebody even wants to keep Mahama in power or vote for, don't vote for any of these people following him. Say you are going to vote for a presidential candidate, you move on. And I'm yeah. Now let's move forward. The Ochehine Osajefo Amotia for Repenning has called for the suspension of mining in the country for a year. Now, let's read the story quickly. And I quote, this is coming from Ochehine. Looking at the problem right now, I think the president and the ministry should sit down and put a 1-year moratorium on the whole mining industry so that we can look at it carefully and make sure every license is renewed. When we shut down, we will be able to find out who has the proper license to operate. End of quote. He also called for the decoupling of the Minerals Commission from the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources in order for the commission to freely operate. In any settings, this is a perfect statement. In any day. And I don't have any problem with this man. He's a chief. He's an overlord of a land. Some people respect him because he's their leader, and I should give that respect. In any day, in any ordinary country, in any country where chiefs are not involved in politics, this would have been one of the perfect, most sensible statements anyone will make. And it should be applauded. And to me, to be very honest, this is a very good statement from the chief. But the question is, the man is saying we should stop mining activities altogether in Ghana and renew licenses. Do you know what that is going to cost? Because they are legitimate license operating companies in Ghana. We have companies who are legitimately doing the right thing. We have companies who day in, day out are paying their taxes. They are doing the right thing when it comes to mining. But what we are experiencing today are people who behind government are destroying the land. You can't pick a big brush and brush everything. That is the first mistake Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo made when he came to power to say that he's going to put his presidency on the line and ban small-scale mining or galamsey. He didn't understand the issue to its core. The same way Nana does not understand the issues. Maybe he understands, but he's deliberately trying to act like he doesn't understand. He knows that the statement he's making, brushing all over everything at once, is definitely not the right thing to do. He knows. Maybe he doesn't know. But what I'm saying is that is not the best idea, because we have reputable companies doing the right thing, reclaiming the land, putting a lot of money to do the right thing. There are people in the system who are not reputable, who are not following the laws, who majority of them are from this government. We were in this country when Nana told us emphatically during elections. He made his words clear. He did not even mince words. He did not even speak in parables. He said, and he backed it with a Bible quotation. Ne doba eni duapa eni Akufo-Addo. Eduabone eni ni opponent Mahama. Inti sa odoba no eni Akufo-Addo. Na sa ono ne betumi de ahumdie eni prosperity abakroma. Aden na oye onhene sebio oye penyini ontumi mbie wano enka oba de dom anim say, hey, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo yi. Charles Bisu na auto presidency on Crampon is a no. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo yi. Women's organizer and the men who say Yashina excavators. You name say legit and say legit, we don't know. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo yi. O Professor from Boateng no pamono. That is how leaders speak. They speak with authority and they speak without diluting the truth. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo yi. O government mo oma na omo wo sa board no so no sa interministerial omo nyina, they have to account to the people. They want money account has to go to jail. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo drones na spending $3 million koto no. Why Nana Jinem nipa no also oko jail? It is causing financial loss to the state. That is how leaders speak. You speak and you insist on answers. You don't pick a brush. Because where you live, you know, Nana, what is happening there for these politicians. You know it. Why are we moving away from the problem itself and always cutting the trees around it? Akufo-Addo is the epitome. He is the poison. Why is everybody dancing around this disease of a leader? I have no problem with your statement. And I have a big problem with the statement because you are not being truthful. So on the part that can say only the right thing, and the right thing is to make sure from Paul Boateng is put before court, because over 500 to 1,000 excavators are gone. Nobody's accounting for it. And no, and also we a nipa, we a leader. You are speaking to prove say you are not corrupt. GMPs is kind of to me. Nobody cares. Where do we? GMPs is canon. Hey, I feel be able to my JD. I don't care. And nobody cares again. But if you want people like us and the young ones coming up to respect your words, then speak truth to power. You get me? If you want people to I was on this platform and I told Otumfuo I was disappointed in his statement when he said he knows so much he's not going to talk about it. I was emphatic. Me catch Nana say I am so disappointed in that statement because see nim say yem penifo nim na so mo person mo be ka e ma nwoma sesane dia na che say ye ne edi akire nkwara na edi na yenye me catch Nana me so Otumfuo manisi sumina so me di sa statement in ho yawo with all due respect to the great king. So these are things we're not supposed to be playing around the issue and making people think we are helping. We are not. We are covering up the crimes of people in the future who will destroy all of us. Now see, traditional authorities to be involved in the issuing of mining license. Last, me kanwaha about 2-3 weeks ago, me said this is what you are supposed to do. They think of Ghana with dimatem. A clear-cut solution to this problem. Me say you need to coordinate the chiefs and the Lands Commission and the Minerals Commission, and that every region, say every region, our regional House of Chiefs, that office, they should collaborate with the Lands Commission and the Minerals Commission. So, small scale mining, go there, chief now by you an assassin, so they need to be involved. Go to the land. If there's a problem, the first person to be held responsible is the chief because they are on the land. The people from government cannot be trusted. But the moment you tie the chief's responsibility to that, it becomes a problem because ohino wanye adwuma ne here and also otena ho ema say so na obeko jail ekrobofo no so ebe helmo enimguase kese they will do everything possible. That is when you will see chiefs telling their people or setting up committees to be going into the forest to check when things are right because yanhwe that's a minor no the wrong thing me ohino na miko jail. That is how you force responsibility. Yeti kroma manfo di matem. And that is what you want to do. Me say majority of these people we call leaders, politicians, MPs, Sam George, Jimmy, small boy. Say small boy, Jimmy na ene there. Jimmy na do krono nti when the mic is opened, he thinks I'm part of the communication team. Bibiano okay. Why say bulldog? No, you think you are too foolish. I told them, do this. When you do this, this thing will stop. Because the primary cause of this problem is the land chiefs. Tie the chiefs to the Lands Commission, Minerals Commission. You are done. The problem is solved. The first person to be held accountable is the chief. He will never allow any miner to destroy water. You know why? Because his chieftaincy is on the line. You sit in Accra and you speak grammar. Now when you're Jimmy Phobin and MPs. We are ministers. These people don't know anything. They don't read. They don't research. They can't think outside basic politics. And anytime I'm saying Ghanaians, you made the biggest mistake voting John Mahama out. Because if you take 1,000 politicians in Africa, John Mahama, who are unique to think, say, let me build regional hospitals. Never. Go to the rest of Africa. Me, I have traveled a lot and check the leaders. Hospital Bako, answer when you're not 20 years, needs to hospital Bako. This guy in less than 3 years built regional hospitals, build companies. He built a whole sugar factory. But you sit there and you have a problem when we are telling you, say, we are being led by fools. No, we jack. The boy fu adentra man kase nyankopon hire kufu ado otwen hwinim. Thank you very much, Joseph Asiedu. That is how it works. That is how it works. It is not because you be a mic tuma you need to talk. No, you be a mic tuma jene and sana wakasa. Having access to Facebook in your room. Say Jimmy say Sam George, you know, when somebody criticizes him, nan ho predo. So then the girlfriend being a dowd, small girl move from now fino. No free theater the girlfriend them bring me phone. Let me show I'm no. Wait Jimmy unyini relax maintain. Tell say kawanutum nesu nyansa Jimmy ne doso. The foolishness is getting out of hand and it's affecting your party in general. Your foolishness. Because the game you're playing in Ghana what we call politics is a numbers game. It's not American politics. You say this and you say this. It's a popular vote election. If you lose one vote, you have lost an election. Your statement can make you lose a whole election. And I'll come there. Now, 5 minutes to 6 here, 5 minutes to 10. Good time. You did the time, very good time today. Picture of alleged Ahmed Swale killer, not the one circulating on social media. This guy should be sitting in front of the CID boss, Kenyabwa. He should be interrogated like 30 hours. Kennedy Japan. Bogus amote Bronx. Mo amote Edinkra Radio. Mo amote Bronx. Gun Hill. Mo amote bogus amote Bronx. Sa Kennedy Japan way. Abwebi na ka kenkontra. We hu se Ghana fo Jimmy. Last me catch them say. Sa information here also wo. Ehin okokan the Bronx. Also odini for 1 year. Or picture for 1 year. But our TV, our radio, I don't know one kind of Ghana, or Dimrika, and or call Bronx. Unmari Quintra, would say, Hona Mwana war. And Yansa for Hopa, Mwana dos. Into call Hono, and also you people are lucky. Let me give you the name. Was I done Waba say, pictures now, guy now, or make a statement. A young man walking somewhere on your washi, wouldn't the Diabeto, and they are doing politics with it, and obedient Diaquatoso, and you put this guy's life because Obiso in the Kuamet Swali. Now you turn around to say yes, our guy now. If you have the picture, why don't you publish it? You are a liar. Me say a Krobia so Japan should have been jailed a long time ago. And Kaminu can say, Anka, everything that makes him an MP, all the things that he's enjoying, it's been taken away from him. His passport, whatever. And can you him 30 hours? He would sweat. But here came or Jimmy foam and no any tisadri. You had a picture. So you have confirmed, say it is not this guy, then it means you know the person. The moment you are able, you see, this guy is not smart. Mekacha will say, intellectually, if you need somebody to discuss Ghana's progress, Ghana intellectually to solve problems in Ghana, this guy or your bushman, he's a street politician. In the last time election, he almost lost it. Or the bodyguards and land guards, he cannot even express himself continuously. He can't because of your street rats. Kennedy is a street rat. He plays on the conscience of the ignorant tribalistic idiots in Ghana. That is what he's good at. I don't want to know Ibrahim Mahama yet Jata Cement. Why hasn't he taken the poison? He knows that the people who soak his nonsense are fools. And he has done that for years. If you know it is not this guy, then you know the guy. There are two things here. If you know it is not Kevin, and you are sure it is not Kevin, then you know who did it. So you need to come in and answer and tell us. Because in your own statement, you have made it emphatic that you have the picture. So why is this guy walking? This guy has to be in jail. But a croning here. He's a street rat. He feeds on small things. He capitalizes on the ignorance of the people. Or can't somewhere in there. No, but no, I can't wait because when you say a Jimmy phone Dawson, they will attach tribalism to common sense, and at the end of the day, their stupid tribalism will overshadow the common sense they need to apply. Ofri Ghana, and better Bronx, and better Kofubi, and I'm a journalist, and I'll say I have the picture, the cheek. And then somebody comes out to say, your friend Ansujiabo, it is not you. Then it means you have the picture. You know the person. How do you know? It's as simple as that. It's so simple. If you know it is not this guy, because because we don't know any other Ansujiabo, because you say you made the name up. Now you have committed yourself. The last time you did so, I said Kennedy implicated himself more than anything else. I think watch Ghana for say he was involved in this issue. Because if you've been able to tell the world that this is not the guy, then you know the guy. Because if you don't know the guy, how do you know this is not the guy? It's simple as that. You don't need a law degree to know this. Kennedy is a street rat. Minkofo, mama yanjene kakra. Every day. Mama kofu ejimi ache. All right. So after this short break, we're going to take care of business. You're still watching With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor, and this is With All Due Respect Extended Version. Why ding?
We have programmed to do between 2021 and 2024 11,000 kilometers of road, out of which we are convinced and we are hopeful and we are confident that 6,000 would have seen total completion, and the remaining 4,000 would have been at different stages of completion, some of them substantial completion by 2024. This is the program for the road sector that has been put forward by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa's government. And let me remind you.
Hello, yeah, Kevin. You share who name Patam Nibi for have Ofri Mirage, Echo have a bridge via a woho show any Nadian Omdato a share, say, I can't be intimate coin chain. Now share the Nanuguas and so a could be, and on what day I thought to soon on Monday say Bimo Sedan, a Google, so could be do and Vinny. So, kubedu ani bini he. Se ni nyina pro. Je ni nyina pro aha. He. O hwa se ha. Tun se ni nyina eden apro abubu. Enso no na se aka enam so duru ha. Je se ebi mu yeden esi. Omu si ana driver no. E de car na eden etwam. Ansa na makofo. Eni you Kevin, that's it. Until the Ghana president, no. Bye bye.
All right, welcome back to the show. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. My name is Kevin. I call Bedu Taylor. This is an international platform. We're reaching 22 African countries, including Ghana. We are on Facebook. Search us on With All Due Respect page on Facebook. With All Due Respect page on Facebook. You can also search for us on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We're also live on YouTube. Look for Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. On the same Facebook, search for Loud Silence TV 2 on Facebook. Loud Silence TV 2. We are cross-posting on NDC TV and also Wayo and the rest. Thank you very much, guys, for cross-posting this show. We are doing the numbers because here we speak truth to power. Now, let's take care of business. This is the editorial of the day. It's 18 plus. If you are not ready, please do not watch. I keep cautioning people. No, I don't want anyone to call me again and say, Kevin, your words were strong. That's why I'm giving the warning. If you are not ready to listen to hard, strong words, harsh words, do not watch this editorial. All right, let's go straight and take care of business. So, as you can see the caption there, the foolishness of a young boy. Now, when we talk about a young boy, it's a boy who does not, to make it easy for everyone, does not understand his environment. And when you say someone is a young boy, one, it means that person is not matured. It means, two, that person, every single time they misbehave, they feel that they don't deserve to be corrected. When they say somebody is a kid, somebody is a boy, ubi akwara, it means say, onyandu that level to apply to make decisions that will affect him positively, decisions that will affect people around him positively. So majority of the time when you see young boys, teenagers, people whose minds have not matured enough to take decisions that will affect them positively and also affect especially people around them positively, it becomes so somebody like Sam George is a typical example of a small boy. Sam George I'm older than him, he's a kid. The teen is son and the phone is son. So basically people seem to when but the reason why I'm trying to break this down is that when you are chosen as a leader to lead people, there's one thing you have to bear in mind. You have to understand your actions, your words, every single thing you do, it represents those people. As the CEO of Loud Silence Media, every single thing I do represents the Ghost team. It represents my company. It represents every single thing. That's why when it comes to Europe and America, when even a big company like maybe Facebook or a big company like whatever, there is a problem with the CEO, all that they do is first they step aside because they step aside with that embarrassment so that it doesn't affect the whole entity or whole company. So it is very important when you're a leader. Your actions are very, very important, especially when you're a leader, not leading sheep, not leading cattle, not leading antelopes. When you're a leader, leading people who have so much faith in politics or faith that you can change their lives to be better people from where they are currently or whatever. Now, NDC as a political party has gone through a lot. They have gone through a lot. And when I say the NDC has gone through a lot, they have gone through a lot because they have had phases. People have come, people have gone, in Penifo, in Kwara. So NDC is a political party. More, when you compare NDC and NPP, I could say NPP is practically a party that is just for a few to enrich themselves. Yes, it's more of a party for a small group of people when they are rich and the crumbs fall. But as NDC, as a social political party, their issue is basically about the people. You could see different kinds of people joining the NDC. Age, whatever. You could see background and get so many different, you see different tribes, different people, different backgrounds. So they have gone through a lot of phases. Now, the NDC over the years have lost one thing. And that thing that they have lost is what we call humility. The NDC lost election 2016, not because they were not delivering. The NDC lost election 2016 because some of their people, and when I say their people, the MPs who were voted for by Ghanaians, majority of them did not show maturity. I'm going to state this again. Majority of them did not show maturity. It's not because they didn't deliver. Now, some of them too were not rational most of the time when they had power. When NDC had power, they had people in the NDC, most of them were not matured enough to understand that they were leading a political party and that they are leading Ghanaians. Some too were not rational enough to understand the position they were in and that how to convey message and make people understand that we are not speaking for ourselves and that we are speaking for Ghana, even not for our political party first. We speak for Ghana first before our political party. And then some of them were not humble enough. So as much as you could see their leader being a humble person, because you never saw John Mahama use words, show arrogance, but majority of the people John Mahama made who they are, or the majority of the people who got the opportunity to become MPs or the opportunity to become who they are today, majority of these people were not humble. But you could see their leader was humble, but when it goes down to the core, the MPs, the whatever, 80% of them, the most important word was they were not humble. That is why you saw or heard somebody like J.J. Rawlings, who was the founder of the NDC, make a statement like baby with sharp teeth. He did not hate the party as the party is a bad party, but he was talking about some of these people in the party who did not understand the position they were in. Because Rawlings, as a founder of the party, he was seeing the things that the NDC was doing. He wasn't blind. He was seeing the hospitals the NDC was building. He was seeing the roads the NDC was constructing. He was seeing the airport. He was seeing the commander. He saw them. But he had a problem. He knew that there are some people in the NDC the leader didn't know, or maybe deliberately decided not to see, who were so immature, who were not humble, and who were not rational to understand that a party brought you to power, but you represent a country. It's very, very important. When somebody is voted into power, when somebody is given an opportunity through politics, and they forget that line that a party brought me, but I'm serving the people or I'm serving the nation, that person automatically loses it. That is what we are finding ourselves in the NDC today. Now, after Rawlings' statement, you saw, some of the young ones in the NDC, because when Rawlings' time now, Rawlings free politics, not totally like as the founder, no, that is when the NDC blows some. And when young politicians actually joined the NDC, you could see, that is when you had some of the intelligent ones to say, Okujato Ablakwa. They were very young. You could see someone like Haruna Idrisu, Ofosu Kwache. You could see Abu Jinapo. They were very young and they were energetic and they were speaking. But some in there were still not matured to understand the capacity they were in. And the most embarrassing and most pitiful thing now is some still don't know why they have been chosen as MPs. Some people don't understand why the party even is still in opposition. They still believe that in their heads, they are MPs, so they are powerful. Sometimes they forget that now they don't have that power again. I think some people have not told these people these things, and I'm going to take my time for Ghanaians to understand, this platform is basically not for young minds. It's for people who are ready to accept criticism. And before the show, I told you, I am not sitting here bragging that I know everything in this world, but I'll also not allow a dimwit, a young boy, who out of corruption, stupidity and foolishness like Sam George to exhibit this high level of intolerance and stupidity, foolishness to the point whereby he thinks he's the all know or no. I don't allow puppies to act like they are bulldogs. I will never allow you because in the first place, a puppy is a puppy. Oya kwara, oya kwara. And I'm older than you. You are a kid. And at the end of the day, senka wo sika bi da baby a o feel so ko school nya onim nyan santi brofo anka we bi odwuma. But the people, those hungry people at Pram Pram, they are paying taxes and everybody in Ghana to feed your big ass and your dirty mouth. So there's one thing you need to understand. It is somebody who is fueling you to be a fool today. So humble yourself. It is simple. En korani bi wo ha sebio ebi adwaman omobo bora bontrinti onya girl we small and card girl or the MP ebia enter na bibusa say even the planting for food and jobs only sa boy ne fe no ni ko te ni kwe o say ko te gu no wo Jubilee House no. How much did you Sam George make? Shut up. But let me come to the issue. I'll come to you. You are a small puppy. You want to bark like a bulldog. I'm not going to give you a chance because you need to maintain your level. Stay there and shut up. Because the bigger picture is to get the NDC into power. And this game we are playing in Ghana called politics is a numbers game. Arrogance never wins power. That is why today, when you listen to people like Okucha-Atua Blakwa, with all due respect to him, you see or you sense some sort of intelligence and then humbleness and maturity. With all due respect. When you listen to somebody like Ablakwa, you are satisfied because you know he will not go wrong. You know that no matter how you push him, he is thinking that some people brought me here and I'm representing these people in Ghana. And so I need to conduct my way in the way that at the end of the day, every single word that comes out from my mouth, it will add a vote to where we are, to change our destiny, to save a nation. When you listen to somebody like Abu Jinapo, you know he's not going to go wrong because he knows some people gave him that opportunity. It's very important. It's an important word. Somebody gave him the opportunity. And those people who are struggling gave him the opportunity to come and lead them and to come and help Ghana. We listen to Haruna Idrisu. Some of them, sometimes I don't agree with them when it comes to parliament and all that. But I'm talking about the NDC. But when you move back and you backslide a little bit and you listen to people like Sam George. When you are listening to Okuja-Atua Blakwa and you are listening to Sam George, do you think Sam George can add one vote to the NDC? It's a simple question. If you're an NDC foot soldier, if you're an NDC patriot, you love the party, when you listen to Sam George speak, and when you listen to Ablakwa, Suhuyini, you listen to Abu Jinapo, you listen to Haruna, do you think Sam George can add one vote to the NDC for the NDC to grab power from the NPP? Never. You know why? Because Sam George in the first place does not understand the position he is in. He's not matured enough to understand that there's a bigger picture. So when he sits on TV and then instead of him as an MP who has access to every information and then knowing that his party is in opposition and that he needs to double check things because before his foolishness evaporates from his dirty ass, he sits there and then he looks at one side and says, the special prosecutor who has been in politics and in law for over 40 years needs to be in mental home because the man has come out with a version saying that the Attorney General, some media, and then the presidency are lying. He never did what they are saying he did. And as a member of parliament who can just pick a phone and make a call to the Attorney General's office and verify, he foolishly, stupidly, ignorantly, shamelessly say that the man we need to invest in mental health. Now, when you make a statement like this, and the whole MPP sitting there from their general secretary to their chairman, and nobody has a problem with this, and you want to entertain this raccoon, you will never come to power. I'm telling you. Because this is a numbers game. One, you need to let the people understand that your foolishness before you have changed. Because what brought the NDC into opposition wasn't because they were not delivering. No, it was because of foolish idiots like Sam George. Arrogance, stupidity, and immaturity. People were angry with the NDC not because John Mahama wasn't delivering. No, apart from the tribal thing that they tried to place on John Mahama and it worked, they knew for a fact that John Mahama was working. But they were angry because fools like Sam George, who backs like a dog on heat on every issue he doesn't sit to analyze, they were some of the people that sent the NDC to opposition. And still in opposition, he's foolishly fooling himself because he's not matured enough to understand politics. It's a dialogue thing. Politics is basic. Ask Sam George, that foolish idiot. Why did he, in his primaries, 2020, he won with only 7 votes? I swear to God, you can't go back to parliament again. You know why? Because that should tell you your constituency, they don't need you. You are careless, you are arrogant, you are immature, and then you are just foolish. Basic, that's the basic word. That is why you were able to bulldoze your way through doing your own antics to get 7 votes. That should have humbled you. You know why? Because the people were telling you that you are not somebody they can rely on because you are not matured to go take decisions for them and also take decisions for Ghana. So if the NDC is listening, a foolish boy like Sam George cannot win you any votes. And this is a fact because this is a numbers game. Don't go and blame E.T. Mensah. E.T. Mensah was sponsoring. No, the people who went to vote for that guy, they thought of it before they voted. You can say some monies were paid. 7 votes, I mean, wow. But if the NDC is ready to come back to power, fools like Sam George, they need to sit them down and say, hey, some people gave you the opportunity to come sit here. Now that you are here, you are not representing yourself and your ego. You are representing the people, and the bigger picture is Ghana. Now, you need to humble yourself for the people to know that the leader, even the leader himself, the creme de la creme, Tele Nankasa John Mahama, no, he stands before people, he humbles himself. He has seen everything in politics. John Dramani Mahama has seen everything in politics. He has met everybody in politics. He still humbles himself. You know why? Because he knows that is the only way the people will understand you and also trust you again. So when a young man who is young, a young braggart, a young raccoon is sitting on national television saying a special prosecutor needs to be in a mental home, and we sit here and say that statement is irresponsible, and he foolishly, with his big stomach and big face and big head, writes to insult us. I don't care about you insulting me, but what I care about is there are some people who are going to lose more than you, this rat. You are just an MP. The NDC needs to face reality. The NDC does not have to pamper these kind of fools in the party again. These are the same thing you pampered. These are the same thing you condoned. These are the same nonsense you allowed to happen in 2014, 15, 16. That's why you're here today. You people know that even a blind man, when they open their eye today, they know John Mahama is very, very competent than Akufo-Addo and anyone in the NPP today. You know it. Delivery, he has done it. Humility, he has it. Respect, he has it. What about those cats and rats following him? Into people in Pram, they sit there and they look at this boy and he foolishly fool himself on TV. Every single thing he wants to speak on it, but he doesn't have the knowledge. Every foolish thing he wants to be involved, but you're in opposition. You need to learn. You need to understand that the people who are even in the front of the battle have shown respect. If you are a sensible, intelligent boy who is not going after granite sellers and dirty girls, you will sit down, feel sorry, and apologize to Martin Amidu. But what is he doing? He's foolishly getting out in the morning. He goes to shit, he doesn't clean his ass, wears some dirty boxers, and he's walking, sitting on TV. Me there, I wanted to do cool. Foolish talk. I wanted to do cool during Kufuor time. How old were you? Foolish idiot. Do you know what you are sending outside there? Do you know you are living in a democracy? I wanted to do coup. Foolishness. The NDC leadership needs to get rid of these fools. You wanted to do coup. How old were you? What do you know? And your NDC now some do this point. That is where you are today. You people have to understand the party does not revolve around fools. It revolves around people who are humble, who understand the people who give them the power, who are intelligent enough to keep their cool, analyze issues before they speak on it. Why haven't you, Sam George, a fool like you, this morning, why didn't you place a call to the Attorney General's office and demand a response from the Attorney General's office? Why couldn't you do that? And then you can come on TV and exhibit your foolishness. But in all this, you have not. But you are sitting there saying that we need to invest in some foolishness because a 33 or 35 year-old boy. Now, what about to Sam George, have you finished cleaning your ass? The NDC should face reality. Sam George cannot add 1 vote. And I swear to God, if Sam George does not lose his seat, NDC is not coming back to power. Some people should learn sense. And people in Pram, I will help you. See, we will take videos. Let Sam George come out and tell us what he has done in Pram. You think it's about backing on TV? You think it's about just sitting there and speaking nya because I am Sam George? What is saying? What do you know? Where are you from? What do you understand? Maintain your level and shut up. People are investing millions in the party. And foolish idiots like you are there destroying everything people built. Me say, what have you added to Pram? Afenya and all the, what have you added? Go and see their roads. You sit on TV, every single nonsense you want to be part of it. Why? Because the people of Pram allowed you here. Anka obetina TV so no actually I did this in Pram. I did this in Pram. I did this in Pram. Nothing. Anything. I am part of communication team. Ochia uhinim Jimmy. Communication team yabewi. I am going to take my time, send my crew to Pram. They are going to interview people. They are going to film the place, all your constituency for people to know how daft you are. You think politics is about showing up on TV 6 a.m.? It's about looking at the problems of the people and solving them. And this is a bigger party, the same as NPP. You are a rat. You are a kid. You know nothing. You know nothing about politics. Nothing. So this is, whether NDC takes it or not, I am telling you people, Sam George's likes in the NDC can never add a vote. But see, I'm asking you a simple question. Do you think Sam George's statement on TV can add a vote to the MPP, NDC? Never. Okudjato's statement can add a vote. Do you know why? Because when somebody is listening to him, say, I'm listening to maturity. When I hand over the country to somebody like that, I know I can trust his maturity and I know he'll make rational decisions. But when you sit there and make such a statement, you are deliberately making people know. I'm not going to say deliberately. You are ignorantly, foolishly, stupidly exhibiting your ignorance because you are making them understand. Even in opposition, you don't have knowledge to understand. Submit yourself. Respectful. Humble yourself, admit criticism, and then move on. And you, the NDC, have allowed these road rats, dirty riffraffs, to take over the party. That is why your founder was so angry. Because when people like this, when these ingrates, when these good-for-nothing piece of shit get into the party, disorganize everything when it comes to communication, because when you want power, your communication should be the hallmark, the spine of the party. And then when you allow people who are loose mouths, your presidential candidate is a communicator. He understands what communication is. He does not have to come and stand on stage and say Kufuor is a criminal, but he knows how to say it. And he expects people behind him who get on TV every day to make this conversation toe that line in a very respectful and then matured way. We don't expect fools. All because you moved your way through. But say, your next primaries, you will lose. Allahu Akbar. Whoa! You have bitten the wrong bile. Me say bonyuno na wakemu no waka bonyuno bad bonyuno. You have bitten the wrong bile. It will stay in your mouth till you die. Me, but say, I will prove to the NDC, and let me tell you people this NDC. Nobody is out of my radar. This is not an MPP fight, an NDC fight. No. We are fixing the country and we will fix the politicians. I'll say this again. We are fixing the country and we will fix the politicians because you are our problem. 2021, how many scandals have I done? If there is an opposition party that really wants to come to power, they just verify because the radios you have every day, we want Radio Gold back. I am telling you for a fact, the numbers I'll make on one platform, Radio Gold cannot make it today. You know why? Who is going to go make that numbers? I am asking you, NDC. We want Radio Gold. We want Radio Gold. I say on my one platform, the number I will make, Radio Gold can have everybody. They will not make it. Things have changed. Politics, communication, it has changed. You don't still get it. You still don't get what I am saying. When they give you the Radio Gold today and they give you a frequency that can cover the whole of Africa, you cannot make any impact. You know why? Because the game has changed. Communication is core. So when an MP sits and makes such childish statements, somebody sits back, an intellectual sits back, looks at this boy and says, damn it, NDC is not serious. And it is true because NDC allows these riffraffs to sit on TV and back every single morning. Who the hell is Sam George? I'm saying, who the hell is Sam George? What has he added to the NDC? The only thing he has added to the NDC is to make people think the NDC is an arrogant party. Finished. So if the NDC, they mean business, if the NDC is ready to let Ghanaians believe they are the right alternative, then they should take the right decisions. Fools like Sam George will take you back to opposition. Because the people are being enlightened. The people are now dissecting issues. The people are looking at characters. They are looking at people who represent them. They are looking for people who will not think with their ass. They are looking for people who sit, analyze critically before they make decisions. People who think about their words before they speak. Not some fools who think their belly is big, their head is big, so they are intelligent. It doesn't work like that. Things have changed. And this is a straight statement to Sam George. Sam, I know you are watching me. Your foolishness is here. I will lower you. Sam George, I said you have chopped or bitten the wrong bile. I don't care. Write all the grammar. I don't care. But I'm saying that you will not see 2024 parliament. You will be kicked out. You can brag. Your constituents at Pram Pram, they know. They know you are not the right person to lead them. You're not matured enough. You are an embarrassment to them every time, and they know. You think that the seat is an NDC seat, so automatically when you win the primaries, you will slip at the primaries. I'm telling you. You have no idea. And I'm telling you in your face. You have not seen anything before, right? I will show you something small. Then you understand what maturity is. You have no maturity in you. You are still a kid. You don't clean your ass. You just wear boxers and walk. That is part one. Some will say you are clean. You have not touched the devil's eye before. I'll prove to you. You have touched the devil's eyes. You say you are clean. You haven't touched the devil's eye before. Missing me. I'll let you, the world, know you have touched the eye of the devil. People cannot put their life on the line to save the destiny of this nation and allow ingrates and fools like you to crop up from nowhere because politics is cheap to come and exhibit nonsense. People build, then you walk in there as a political insect. Who are you? What do you know in the NDC? When did you join the NDC? How old are you? What do you know? Your own people might be scared of you, but me, Ekobedu Taylor, you are crazy. You're still watching, with all due respect, extended version. NDC, listen. The game is a communication game. It's not the number of radio stations you have. It's how solid you are in your thinking and presenting your case. In 2012, 13, 14, 15, you missed the point. You could not sell yourself. You could not present your case to the people. You have another opportunity. Don't allow ingrate fools, political insect like Sam George destroy whatever you have built. Your opponents know you are effective. Don't allow these kids. Who is Sam George? Pram Afenya, when he goes there, they'll beat him like a fool. He knows disrespecting chiefs, disrespecting elders in the party, disrespecting everyone because why? He is the dog in the party who barks at every shit. I will tame you. I'll not take one ball from you. I'll take the 2 balls. Ube pokeke, you can't chop. You have no idea. Me say, you can back, but you can never chop. I will tame you. I'm ready for you any day. I'm not done with you. This part 1. And me, when I tell you this part 1, you have to understand. Still watching with all due respect, extended version. I'll be right back to pick phone calls. All right.
Dredging, cleaning up is going to take about 6 months to complete this one. Then the Kwale Lagoon itself will take a longer time because that's where we have more composition of material, which needs to take a longer time, maybe about a year or 2 to finish. We're going to have recreational facilities. That is the sea outfall. So along we have recreational facilities, other infrastructure. We can have some hotels will come at the end, and this makes the whole place. Then we're dredging all the way through Cycle to Kwale Lagoon, where we call the Clep Interceptor. From there, we end.
The best running mate in the world would not make a difference if the president is indecisive or incompetent.
Through into Lesotho because there is something that needs to be looked at by members of. We want to make sure that that trust that the people give us, that those who can give us the means to enable us to go and do that which is important, they give us. We must stand.
Good night, sweet dreams for now. Drift off to sleep on your pillow of clouds. Good night, my sweet little friend. Tomorrow's adventures, they will soon begin. Tomorrow's adventures.
Good night, Mr. President.
All right, welcome back to the show. My name is Kevin Taylor. Okay, so I didn't tell you something. The number on my right is the Ghana number. It's a WhatsApp number. Those calling from Ghana, you can call on that number. We will try and see if we can pick some calls on that line. The number on my right is for people in out of Ghana. Yes, so the number on my right is from, I'm sorry. Yes, the number from my right is for those in Ghana. The number with GH is Ghana number. You can call. It's a WhatsApp number. And the one on my right, the +1 202-751 8769 is for people out of Ghana. So I'll be picking 2 calls at the same time. If a call from Ghana comes through, I'll pick. If a call from Ghana comes through, the one +1 202, I'm not going to pick. The white one is the call from Ghana. If you're in Ghana, you can save that number and call me on that line. Okay, hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes.
I'm down Sam George. And I'm not to pay the man on my Facebook. Yeah, soon. Yamma couldn't be back. I'm going to be a free program. So, for Bush, Mecassa, Galam say, Corner, Yamfa, I am from Canada. So, I want to buy a human. The person, some America, me know what you're as I say, near question the business to be. Or no, you should face being wanted. Yet, yes, you know, yet is no demand them. What because a mama equasia? Yet television. So, you
all right. Okay, that's it. Let's see if I can pick a call from Ghana. Hello, caller. All right, the Ghana number just dropped. I'm trying to see if I can pick a call from Ghana. Let's see the Ghana line. Hello? Hello? Hello, caller? Hello? All right, I'm trying to see if the Ghana number is actually going to pick any calls. Hello, caller? Hello? Yeah, I'm actually picking the calls from Ghana. It's very important we try to see if the Ghana line is going to go through. They come through and the call drops. Hello, caller?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Okasa Free Ghana. Hello? All right, let's pick call from Europe. Hello, caller? Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Kevin Taylor.
Good evening, Watara. We are trying to pick the calls from the Ghana line, but go ahead, boss.
You know these people. You know this MTN and Vodafone from Ghana. You know them already. Kevin, you know the funny thing in the world. Your friend is saying, the issue about your friend is saying, yes, I'm doing issue. No, many people calling and then some people tagging me. They are asking me, where am I? And then I ask themselves, we are not supporting individual. We support NDC. The truth is true. True is bitter. Send the Quaker area. Tell me Sam George. It's not about the insult, and it's not about the NDC. Even John Dramani said they left criticizing him. And to me, Sam George, we are the where do you belong to? The truth, all maybe I walk out and they walk and no NDC. A better NDC because I know our NDC and church as mom. Church as my NDC. They always criticize someone. You have some of the journalists all the time. I didn't change 5 years ago. The NDC. You church as my NDC. Mr. Some dog I didn't come out of my everyone check. Some dog. All right, boss. And now I make about the talent. The friend is a much oh, yeah, criticize.
Thank you, Watara. All right. Thank you, Watara. All right. Thank you, Watara. I know the lines. Hello, caller. Hello. I don't know why the Ghana lines are struggling like this. Hello, caller. Hello. This is so bad. Hello. It's so weird. Like the Ghana calls come and they just go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Okay, so free. Hello. That's tough, man. Hello. Okay. Let's pick the calls on the other side. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Calling from Germany.
Germany. Go ahead.
Me pacho. If I'm Nana. Me pacho. From George Kine. We did be all moment to move in now. The new MPB power NDC. Tiny panel. Before no also support CMP and CPP. But Sakophone had some or more NDC or my almost as a magic woman. Me and NDC. So according to the commitment done by Germany, because you may be the NDC time and you have to watch now force out. Germany because the name of the NDC for the be at almost so Mr. Mahama and Mr. Mahama be president to be. That's problem. Yes, I want to boss by NDC power because you hear the number Nado, I'm more free at the Bioco baby and call there. That was someone who said, as Ghana for us, you are you talk about South now in 75 years. I'd go two crumble or public. Boss, for me, and Papa.
I'm sure. All right, let's do this. Hello, caller. Hello. Yeah, I don't know, but this line we will have to do something about it. I pick the calls and they don't hear me. I don't really know what's happening, but I can hear them. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, let's do this. I'm in foreign call. Okay, local calls is looking like it's a problem. Hello, caller. Hello. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
yeah.
Mr. Yeah, baby. In my where we are because where and say we the phone. So I will so because of this and then right because platforms this one are made some. So I told some anybody who thinks say you should come out this more to see how to see and near right came away. I feel on the platform that everybody who knows something to let you know for a parliament, you know, and you know, this even here and say you he doesn't have to come out at his at all. And no, is in our also voted no. So say all those things now.
All right. Hello. Hello. Hello, caller. All right. Hello, caller. Hello. Okay. It's everything is jammed here. I'm trying to. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to pick calls from different locations. It's looking like one is jamming one. Hello, caller. Hello.
Wow.
Yes, so go ahead.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Kevin, what you saying?
Bibi Aboko, boss.
We did. Thanks for keeping up the good work. With them, Mr. I am emotional too much. I've my show and run county I charge it. Please.
All right, boss.
We have to say now, boy, you man is any easy parent.
Mati,
let me show. The fair, the other day, make a choice. Kayen, yeah, Nanko, Ubia, and donated $20 a month towards this program.
There's the Patreon. The Patreon is there. Into Patreon, I think it's a voluntary thing. Patreon, no, it's there, and we have people who do donations, monthly donors or more. So the Patreon ad is there. And the ad is there. And yeah, a new payment platform for Ghana people. Ube who amebo ad and ube who see be processing it here. Why? All right, boss.
Okay, and the patch because I'm dying to donate. And at time, so long. Bit me a crowd. This is what I think. We've seen the light too. We don't have to call you. We need to adjust the time to 7 prime time. Send a bear, me probably be program. So, yeah, no, yeah, abundance friends, Wi-Fi. Until you say, you can still watch the program. So,
right, boss.
But I'm don't get too emotional when you have a check. I think the game they did your matter. That's the only they understand.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yes,
all right.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah. Hello. Oh goodness. Ghana calls. They come through, and I'm not able to pick. I don't know, but I'm trying. Hello. Yes, sir. Patrick Kasa.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, Patrick Tonka. Go ahead. Patrick Kasa.
Hello.
Me Patrick Kasa Tonka. Yeah, Tonka Kasa. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, me Patrick Kasa Tonka.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Go ahead. Bibi Aboko.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, me Patrick. Good evening, me Patrick Kasa. I'm Bibi Aboko. Go ahead. Okay.
But your program now we end them program we end them many years with you. Not some George. Hello.
Me Patrick Kasa.
Or no na de
Me ba kasa. No. It's not working. Hello?
Hello, yeah. Good evening,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Kevin Taylor.
Go ahead.
Good evening. Oh, we did that. Okay, then I could pass and I funny na. Person can be said some George question back up. Sama sama me overcast say akufo serpent snake of the ben no. Corrupt serpent wo what wo mami our corrupt no. I don't that time no one country gonna force Mr. Amido about I don't know one country sir. So what involve or corrupt someone na say one mradia one mrandi but man ba pretend to say like no one for na so what you know patch it doesn't mean of say NDC for yanto amo mo na mo san ko na mo koye collaborations between omona MP4 na mo asan akululu say na omo amudi sika o pinum no na mo nchi omo bia na ntia na opese patch de ende omo be ka hono ma mo tempt say mo power because omo ba same thing no say the way your first minister we are sika be ofori atane sa omo ministers ni na sika omo adi into mo ba na mo ka okay mo ya chimo so mo ndai sana.
All right, let me show so hello. Okay, let's see. Hello? 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 Yeah, what's it mean? Maybe I just free. Go ahead. Free Ghana.
Hello?
What's free Ghana? This is weird, huh? Hello? 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 Yeah, what's it mean?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Hello?
No,
Good evening.
Yeah, go ahead. Me bacho kasa.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Mateo.
Me bacho kasa. Go ahead.
My cousin Ghana.
Aha, kasa.
My cousin Ghana
Okay. Yo.
Yeah, hello.
Me bacho koso.
Our program na dia meni ajo ho pa.
Me das.
Na me nse. Me se o program na dia meni ajo ho pa.
Okay.
Na sign no na men down and the after na me call why you so na.
Yo, yeah that's so. Why?
Me kasa me say. Hello. Five in me te won kapa. Me se o program na dia meni ajo ho.
Okay. Yo. This show, these things, you need patience too much. Hello, caller. All right. Okay. Hello. 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 Okay. God. Hello, caller. Go ahead.
Kevin.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. The economy say, he said, some job. He never learned anything from it. Earlier mistake this year. Say, Kevin also.
No, I hate you.
Oh. And this year, no. Uber can assembly a hand time, so say, Obia, and on Moye National. Uncle, this year, your primary, Uncle forms on your constantly. Okay. Some of us diplomatic as tactical as we can, no, we stood to your defense and talk to you. After now, can you go further? On can who say your media answer any about the miscarriage of judgment, no. I see the part we are coming after now we are fighting to get in terms of that nonsense. I think we cannot think a crack at the end of so cannot too much. What is your obviously the course of Uncle Catana? I teach you about Honti. We could be ready for it.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, problem is
Okay.
Okay.
All right, boss. Thank you.
The moment I'm taking my son was a matter of we have also the 12 BMA. You are doomed because you go up to any good. No one will send you baby boom. We are all the boy I want you to become one. What's not a brown water? What is notice is this? Kevin.
I'm sure. All right, okay. That's it. Let's see. See a bit more for Ghana call. Yeah. Ghana line is quite jammed. I think we need to work on it. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
What's your name?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me in your phone? Can you hear me?
Hello?
All right. We're going to try the second line again next time. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. Okay. It looks like we tried to join the two lines. We're having problems. We will stick with just one line now. I got 5 minutes, then we'll end the show. We will just stick with one line now, and then we will take care of the second line. It's looking like it's not really. Hello, caller. Hello. Like everything is jammed. What? Hello. Hello. Yankoda, it's looking like it's time to go to bed. Hello, caller.
Hi, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Bibi Aboko.
Mr. Arik.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, line is jammed.
Anyway, that's why I say easy. Sometimes it seems like when it's time for phone in, I'm saying. Anyway, Mr. Kevin, who say this issue about Sam George, who share terrain issue of Ghana now. Most of them, the MPs, Romaya Hantai, Romaya Humaso, very, very Hantai. You see, let's forget about Martin Amidu for a second and focus on the message now. The message, is there an element of truth or not? Double salary. I see what Ghana plan this year. Yes, then attitude to Sibano Casa Dencheme who are undinechinie. Martin Amidu is a father to you. What the some that catch Martin how different is it from the glass and kwa ekatren in Ghana? Because Martin Amidu, the years of experience keke. So the years of experience keke is almost the age of and more than the age of Sam George. It is a Martin Amidu that can't say now you don't find any better way to describe him. Say Yembie and Kafo. The first thing we have to start establishing are prisons, big prisons. Because all these corrupt officials, they don't deserve to live with us as Ghanaians. Matinami Dubetimawo, what Sam George have, Adia Wadare Tama Matami, is more dangerous than the Trinidad affair. Because in any case, Sam George, you should know better. Because you are in the same league, even though in Peninfo, but you are in the same league with Matinami. But look at how he came out, just rain insult him, denigrate the man. Tell me now, Kasanana Kufaro is the mother serpent of corruption. When a radio station to TV station with Sam George, and you are using that word, to make your case. That time, the no one names Matamidu. Now I was said, the local Ankafo. You see, these are some of the things, Mr. Kevin. I didn't hear me yet to the extent say, double salary, BSc pay, even the current speaker, the current president, and most of the MPs, including Chairman Sagonsu, when we not there, let's ask Sam George. All those people have they handed our money to us and so. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Article. All right. Thank you for the call. Hello, caller. We have 3 more minutes to end today's show. 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Hi. And Kevin, thank you for a good job. Anyway, I'm saying, Sam George, who corresponding course, and now with certificate to London, corresponding course, and now they have the transit, and I will cancel them for. You know what? And this, say I'm almost scrutinizing for as way. And now, not before no air breaking. This one question say, almost some girl, will he employ our cousin when the company? That's one question. Another thing about me, what was I play now? I could find the Wako Hano, what that? And now, that was our conference. I say, no, we any massive. Again, with the country near, I can't, and Professor Mayanka, some judge who are that way, not a mensa. Now, I say, well, big terms upon terms. It's now, you had the opportunity to lead the Ningo people. Now, we're leading people now, wow, you are not doing anything. Every day, you are for almost work. When you only on Facebook. Somebody you want us to call an honorable. What for that on Facebook? Who go Facebook? And you have a wife that you sleep behind. Correct your mistakes.
Thank you very much. All right. That was a straightforward one. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Kevin, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a Juma Obama, yeah, that was Yamisha. Now, the American say, Mr. Sam George, the Casana or Cano. I had to say, me kind of video back one now or Casse, no open way free Mahama Honum, Mahama Mwano. On one kasa ne ton ne nyoma ebeye den etimi beye ne MP a owini ye enti o kasa ayete se party ni no obi amwa no on one kasa ne fine ni way eba true enti o kasa ayese on one ne boss but ohun se ne kasa na o kasa no dachi e di asembeba enti o si de o kasa omre ne ho ase no omre ne ho ase na enyesa dache edi asembe bagana na ye nyina yepe enye NDC no na ye pese ye den ye hu se eyi because MPP for almost say o mine no so NDC na wo opportunity a mo betima ye den aye o mine ye nti sese no ye ntimi antenetene o mo a sese de wo kana wan hwa dache ye nyina ye bekọ akoto ba bia enkoto because yes ni frani kwa ya so got a miss me that.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Boss, how's it?
Everything good.
Okay. Good evening, Kevin. With the good fine. Kevin. Good evening with the good team. Yeah. I'm speaking from Bangladesh, Ibrahim, and I'm greeting my boss, regional organizer Mutoki. But you know, Sam George is our man, but what nowadays Sam George is doing to us, to be frank, we are not, and then you tell our man to also calm down small with him. We are pleading. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your call. Okay, hello? All right, I think he's out. Let's see. Hello, caller? Hello? Hello?
Kelvin Ekobedu Taylor. What's about dinner in AC?
Yeah.
Kelvin, soon a day, a swipe, cause line or offer, line or a swat, she's saying, a traffic air caswa. My banner dear was sent to fire. Kelvin, only maybe. Maybe I may come and be say. Obi to say how I come in. Obi to say a Greek minister and referencing.
Every year.
Every ministers will be see. I don't think say if you are at your right sense, ministers also be approve minister be say.
No.
Minister what me do on your right sense. Now what approve minister be say. Kevin, me say MPP, NDC, MPCB ni bi Oma disappointed nipa fa. You know, me say obi Sam George as a politician and woba would they throw atale wo any some arrogance because me who say Sam George he say Okasadodo and it's high time NDC for Ghana youth betch and say obi wo hansa na woba. So it was all maintaining level.
I mean, sure. He needs to maintain. Kevin. All right. Thank you.
Kevin.
Hello. Hello. All right. Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
My name is Clement from Tamale.
Yeah.
My take on this Sam George issue.
Go ahead.
I don't know what. I don't know. Sam George, it seems like he found his voice before he found his brain. Because based on his reaction, what he said, let's forget about the words he used on the but looking at reaction towards what Madnamidu said, it only speaks volumes of his competency in the issue. I don't know why he would have acted that way, but for whatever reason, I think he should know that he has done himself evil, he has done himself wrong, and he has done all Ghanaians wrong. Thank you so much for your good work.
Thank you, sir. All right, thank you. Thank you too. I guess it's 11:05 in Ghana. We should go to bed. That's it. I'm not picking any more calls again. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. It's been an exciting one. We're going to be here tomorrow. It's Friday. Wonderful, fruitful, beautiful Friday. You know what we do on Fridays. Fridays, there's no formula. Fridays, we touch on every single thing. On Friday, we touch on every single thing. And Friday is a day of humor. Ochina, we will take care of issues. If something comes up, we will discuss it. Remember, you're still watching with Audio for Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor, the only black Lebanese on your network right now. We streamed live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. We streamed on Facebook. We streamed on YouTube. We streamed on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. We streamed in about 22 African countries, including Ghana. All over the world, we are number one. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. Remember, tomorrow is Friday. We will be here to speak truth to power. I keep saying, we are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. Messengers, irrespective of our political affiliation or our religious affiliation. We have no Bible or Quran in our hand. We are here to serve Mother Ghana. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. Have a wonderful night and enjoy. Let's see. What do you want to watch? Okay, let's go back.
Yeah. You are watching Loud Silence TV.
They stopped the terminated this in the contract. And it's now that they are beginning it. As I speak, I don't know when they are even going to complete with the road. But I'm talking about access road, not the main one.
You're talking about the arterial road.
That is it. We are working on the main one. If our matter, travelers should have access to roads that will take them to their destiny.
I'm from far away, that's why.
Fellow Ghanaians, once again, good evening. I have come into your homes once again to urge you to take the protocol of mission serious. I'm talking about the social distancing, washing of your hands, and wearing of the mask. Fellow Ghanaians, once again, good evening. I have come into your homes once again to urge you to take the protocol of mission serious. I'm talking about the social distancing, washing of your hands, and wearing of the mask. Fellow Ghanaians, once again, good evening. I have come into your homes once again to urge you to take the protocol of mission serious. I'm talking about the social distancing, washing of your hands, and wearing of the mask.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi America bi akire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi America bi akire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo because he... Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo because he... Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi America bi akire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho. What you say? Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi America bi akire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
Now we don't understand this Ghana again. The doomsday is too much. The doomsday is too much. We have generators in our house, but what about others? What about others? So this president, if you know you can't handle the country, just wake up there, because right now Lagos Jollof is better than you. Lagos Jollof is better than you, because every day doomsday. Now we don't understand this Ghana again. The doomsday is too much. The doomsday is too much. We have generators in our house, but what about others? What about others? So this president, if you know you can't handle the country, just wake up there, because right now Lagos Jollof is better than you. Lagos Jollof is better than you.
Me see Facebook account. Na o Instagram.
Meko. Na meko.
Na bay.
Me passport na enye ready.
O try passport ado be ko Instagram. Aye. Ene ye wunya passport me nyɛ so sɛ wo bɛkɔ Twitter.
Twitter body no no je say metimi de ya nkatenkwan. Metimi de ya rere. Wonu sɛ nana eno na akoye na mono nti no utimi de ya nkatenkwan utimi de ya rere. Nti
Guy, what they do me now? I no be plenty talk. At the home, Papa, find me something to talk. Nah. Yeah, no.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to our special coffee shop. What would you like to have, sir? Fruit juice, yogurt, chocolate, cappuccino, frappuccino, or coffee?
I'm a tea in your door, hot tea.
Ceylon tea, Indian tea, herbal tea, Jericho tea, bush tea, or green tea.
Come on, give me lip tea. The yellow label or lip tea.
How do you want it, sir? Black or white?
I want them white.
Milk or fresh cream?
Put milk.
Goat milk or cow milk?
I'm a chinafo for cow milk.
Friesian cow or Africana cow?
Guy, why? No, why? I go south, yes.
If there's something they can't write for you, if be white something they can't write for you. Something smart they can't find job. No, freeze line, every make it be make it. Just put the milk.
Sorry, sir. Please have a seat, please. Sorry, sir. Sir, do you want it with sweetener, honey, or sugar?
Just put sugar.
Brown sugar, white sugar, or yellow sugar?
You get sugar, every sugar, and not be sugar. Come on, forget them. Give me a glass of water.
Okay, sir. Mineral water or distilled water?
Water do you do? Give me mineral water.
Flavored or non-flavored?
The water. Come on, give me an empty glass.
Okay, sir. Do you want a tumbler, wine glass, champagne fruit, or beer mug? Hello, sir. I said, do you want a wine glass, a beer mug, or champagne fruit?
So the glass to you, they ask me. Go, I go swallow my spit, yeah?
I saw about now,
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. I saw about now,
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. I saw about now,
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay.
What's the meaning of my dear fan home? I try out and pine out and punish some money that's one year soon. Yeah, and here you pa. Everything I could pour me a satra. Then I'm a bar. Who is that? I want a young man.
Issue a Merry Christmas. Issue a Merry Christmas. Issue a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Monsha Adriania, Yapapa, Yasi, Abasi, and Qualantaya. Yaqualantaya, who and Yasi, Nanadu play Adriani, MP who, Nanadu who, me was fantastic. Me my and 9. I come the idea, me meet me cap up prepared and even Miss Will crab my for back of pen on the Monsha Moa, Omodia my salmon and money. I am Santasa Sambre Marco Santana, dear anymore, or Chedian, and me call you back and what the mammy was at true me dear beside me 8. I didn't move where mammy, I blame when I did be a move. And see me per penny for who said, I am no pass or monk.
Masa, mammy, you don't say me, I didn't need you. Former, mood baby, that four more victories stolen at Unicom Chemist. Boss, you're frozen. Mama, my son, Mama, so. You're frozen. Richard, not. Oh, branch bay. Branch bay. One MP. Book for you, MP. You are telling from one MP. I am also central, right? More are they? We are Makuma Quine. We are Makuma Quine. For more for an boy.
A creature, Metafo, na me buy me baton fish. As a for market. Yeah, me bear one was me. There be no pamisodia or empty mammy. A Riani and mammy a food and you mention yourself with me. A free said, do so by me ban fish at that could be a sunny aqua to a book. And then I ban when you come, I'm the a friend of Papa by him, need you. And one is below those away. And I'm better on my top BD. Me ban yes, come, I'm was auntie. Said you man on your doom say. I brought what they mean, I if you do so. Me tiasi me dem esumo ne mu answer me da from bidim mama adai ade ne aye maye wa bre want ma me want say me a mama mi huna ma ni say me tell me we demonstration me kon ma ko kama sam to a kire mama no hu me mabo na dum say we nyana me be timi tan fish onye sika matari ane adi ene ma ba bibia ne be say and this for na say MPP for say na ndi wo mama MPP for ne say ne kura nyina ya MPP de wa mo beka ana nkrofo yo de ya ne ekure nyina MPP me bati yesi baby de etombo engomo de anuma ko bu agu ni pa kura mo bugu ya wa de wa aboa what one ne dai obi abu agu wa nya demonstration Bibi a mo se MPP fo na ye de say ne ye woni pa o mo woni pa che mo dia ene ye fe mu nsore so ndi mama se wontimi a wo nya bone eno ase me na me ka ye so me boa no onya amade obetimi betena ho no hwe na mere wa ye mobo.
Which area should we off their lights?
Mention the areas, let me hear their names.
Station
off their lights, blah blah.
Asamoja.
Off his light, 7 days.
Ibrahim Mama.
Off his light too, blah blah.
Osu Mami.
Off their lights right now.
La Estate.
Off their lights, immediately.
East Legon.
Off their lights for 3 weeks.
Trazaco.
Off their lights for 1 month.
Please, Tessano.
Off their light before I'll sack you.
Nima.
Hey, please don't off their light, leave them.
Madina.
Off their light before I'll bore you.
Please, Tamale.
Hey, if you want to die, off them.
Adenta.
Off their light for 3 weeks.
Ashama.
Hey, don't off their light, please.
The last one is President Akufo-Addo. We can't off his light.
Who told you can't offer his light? If Akufo-Addo pay you or me pay you, you are pissing me off right now. You know what? Off Jubilee House light off 1 year. See?
Yeah, mobo Ghana. It is Sikaso. Omenyo Hiamai. Nenam a memoir enquayetino. A come there.
Yaya mobododo. Yaya mobododo. Yet is Sikaso a come here. I mean, you remember all that. You remember that one? Enti mama me kwai na me ba. Messi said your mama said nebe ya juma be bad. Na yaya mobododo. Yaya mobododo. Yet is Sikaso a come here. I mean, you remember all that. You remember that one? Enti mama me kwai na me ba. Messi said your mama said nebe ya juma be bad. Na yaya mobododo. Yaya mobododo. Yet is Sikaso a come here. I mean, you remember all that. You remember that one? Enti mama me kwai na me ba. Messi said your mama said nebe ya juma be bad.
There are 88 districts in our country without district hospitals. We have 6 new regions without regional hospitals. We do not have infectious disease control centers dotted across the country.
Ghana needs effective leadership. Leadership which is honest, competent, and determined to deliver. A leadership of conviction, one committed to fighting corruption and dedicated to the welfare and well-being of the Ghanaian. I am determined to fight corruption aggressively, and I can do so because I'm not corrupt, have never been corrupt, and will demand the same of my team.
The problem we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bia kire na mani abre. Akofo-Addo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bia kire na mani abre. Akofo-Addo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bia kire na mani abre. Akofo-Addo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
watching Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV.